4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
All right, hi guys. Oh, that's the wrong setup. Hi guys, and welcome to this live stream. Take number 2, yes, for the MLB draft. I have no idea what happened with the last stream. Logan Webb, it was not because you left. I just have no idea what happened. But we are live for the draft. And the Giants, then, they've got the number 4 pick in the draft this year. Let's see what they were going to do. As insane. I imagine yesterday's stream was great, lol. Insane. It was a meltdown yesterday, to be honest. But look, this is the most exciting thing for the Giants this year, no? As Wilson Spencer, guys, what's up? A bit earlier stream than we normally do, so a little bit different. As, yep, Spencer, 12th blow saved by the pen. It's so bad. And also, can I just say, what are they doing in the MLB? The draft, the first 10 picks aren't even on MLB TV. They're on NBC. So I've got to watch it a different way. I mean, seriously, what are they doing? But it's all good anyway. As insane. No, how was your Friday? Wilson, well, straight after the stream, and then I woke up and then did this stream, Wilson. There's no sleep, no rest, I'm afraid. We'll see when the first pick is. I'm expecting the first pick to be in about 20 to 30 minutes. We'll see. Hopefully not too long, though. As this draft, by the way, is being hosted in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So I put out a poll. Who do you guys want the Giants to pick with the 4th pick? I'm hoping for one of the top 3 prospects, which are Roch Chalowski's. Ty, what's up, Ty? Welcome to the stream. Excited. This is like the most exciting thing for the Giants this season. But no, I'm looking forward to, well, I'm hoping one of Roch Chalowski, Grady Emerson, or Vaughn Lackey fall to us. But Ty, Flora or Chalowski, let's see. Spencer, yes, appreciate it. Smash the like button if you have not already. Seriously, I can't believe they do this. I can't believe it. The fact it's not on MLB TV is a joke, but it's fine. We've found a way around it. I just think it's stupid. That's what I've got to pay for. I don't have NBC in the UK, but it's all good. There's always ways to work around it, I guess, in modern society. So let's see. I'm expecting it to be Roch Chalowski going number 1 overall, then Grady Emerson, then Vaughn Lackey. If one of those can fall to the Giants, that would be amazing. But I don't see that happening. And then I think Insane put it. So Ty's hoping for Jackson Flora. What I'm reading is the Giants aren't that high on Jackson Flora. What I'm reading, if it's going to be any of them, it's most likely going to be Eric Booth Jr., the outfielder from Mississippi State. So that's probably what it's going to be, guys. He's speedy. I've seen a few comparisons to Andrew McCutchen, but we'll see. They may not take him, and we'll get to all of that when the picks are made. As guys, what did you think of the game last night? I mean, just terrible last night. As, yeah, the Chicago White Sox had the first pick. We'll see. This thing, this thing next to me, I hope it works. I coded it myself, so I have no idea if it's going to work or not. Ty, that's all good. I'm hoping it does, but if it doesn't, then it's fine. I've got the thing going at the bottom that I can update manually. But that's all good, Ty. As Insane, one of the top 3 are Booth and Flora, and I'll be happy. As long as it's not Lombard, that's kind of the pick where it's like, don't want Lombard. And Spencer, why do I have a feeling that they would draft to get the shortstop from under construction as always? Your favourite college, Spencer? No, I saw Keith Law's latest mock draft, and he did have Jacob Lombard going to the Giants. So maybe, I don't know. I don't think that. I know Ty wants the pitcher. I don't think they're going to draft the pitcher. I think they may end up taking the position player instead. And I know the fan base won't be happy about that, so we will see. As to me, The guy I can see falling to the Giants is Vaughn Lackey, and that's who I'm hoping we're going to get. He's a catcher. And Scott, what's up, Scott? How are you? The bottom line is flying, lol. Scott, I can make that a little bit slower. Let me make that a little bit slower for you guys. That was flying. You are right, though. I'll get that and make that slower while we wait for the first pick of the draft here. I'm hoping one of the top 3, as I said, fall to us. Will it? I don't know. But, yeah, Scott, let me fix that. It is flying down there at the bottom. So did all you guys get sleep as well? I know you said, did I get sleep? But did all you guys get sleep after last night's game? That was crazy. Of course, the Giants bullpen blew it. As Spencer says, their 12th blown save of the season. As, yeah, I can go here. Go here and then change it for you, Scott, because it is flying, and it's flying quickly. You may not be able to keep up with each pick if it's going that quick. All right, let me go here. Also, yes, remember, unless the England game gets moved, guys, I won't be live for the Giants game today, so I apologise for that. Insane. Liam, how much of the draft will you stream? Insane. I'm planning to do the whole first round from the first pick to, well, the 37th pick, because that is when the first round officially ends. Insane. So we're going to be live for a while. If it doesn't end before the England game, then I may have to go back to the England game. So I apologise. But no, we're going to be in for the longer haul. As Spencer, they are on pace to blow nearly 24 games. I know it's crazy, Spencer, the amount of games they're blowing. As let me get this here. All right, Scott, after I just change it just now, it should be all good. It shouldn't fly as crazy as it's flying right now. All right, next time it comes around, Scott, that should be all fixed. Just let me know if it's not, but it should be. And let's see who the Giants draft. Now, I've been reading up a little bit. We kind of want Roch Chalowski to go number 1, Grady Emerson to go number 2, and then the Twins to sign one of the other prospects not named Vaughn Lackey, just because they may go under slot. Scott, no, it's all good. It was flying. I did change it before the stream. It still looks like it's flying to me. Let me know. It still looks pretty quick. I mean, it's a little bit slower, but that's still too quick, no? I'm going to change it again. I've got a more efficient way to change it as well. Insane. Prediction, 1 Emerson, 2 Lackey, 3 Roch, 4 Booth, 5 Flora, 6 Lombard. We'll see, Insane. I'm going to go with Roch going number 1 and Emerson 2, Lackey 3. But we will see. As we'll see when the first pick gets underway here. This is the first time doing it, so I do not know. I can actually change the bottom thing a little bit differently as well, because I know there's a different way to get it up a little bit slower. But no, I'm just hoping one of the top 3 prospects falls to the Giants. That would be the ideal thing. As right now, apologies, that's not what you're meant to see. I'm going to get this one at the bottom and fix it. But you can see me still before the draft. We're all over the place. It's a different setup today for the draft than I normally do streaming games. So while we're waiting for the first pick here, I'm just going to take my time to get going a little bit. And I need to crop this source here. And then I can put that at the bottom of the screen. By the way, guys, I did drop a video about the score predictions. I know someone in the chat yesterday wanted me to do a score prediction for every MLB game. So I did do that as well. Whether I'll be right, I don't know. As just a little bit more there. Well, not that much. Can't even see the ticker then. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah, that looks good to me. Then we can put that at the bottom of the screen. This one will definitely go slower, Scott, than the last one. The last one was going way too quick. There we go. Spencer, the Giants really had to hit on the draft, especially with the early picks. If we don't, we are in trouble. Spencer, absolutely. If the Giants don't hit, this is their day. This is the biggest day in the franchise of this season. And Wilson, by far the worst matchup today is Marley and Freeland. Wilson, absolutely. I mean, the two guys have only got one win each, I believe. Or Freeman may have two, but both over a 5 ERA. We'll see who wins that matchup. It could go anyway. As England play today as well. So I'm a little bit nervous for the England. That's a big game. Yeah, just going to crop that just like that. And move that down a little bit again. Just so, there we go. There we go. I mean, it's still a bit quick, Scott, but I think it's a little bit slower than it was. As Spencer, no Gary Browns. Spencer, who's Gary Browns? And also, I don't know, Scott, if you were keeping a track on Wimbledon, but it looks like Nazot, can't even say her name, is going to win. Although that has gone to the final set. She is broken. But Insane, please do not draft Joey Bart 2.0. Do you trust, Insane, this front office to not draft Joey Bart 2.0? I don't. So we will see. As I'm expecting the guys to pick to be in about 20 minutes, the first pick. That's what I'm expecting. We'll see if that's correct or not. But that's what I searched up. They said it's going to be about 30 minutes after the scheduled time for the first pick. As yet, Scott, early in the third set. We'll see who wins. I kind of want the Carolina woman to win, but I don't know if she will. I'm hoping my coding's actually going to work as well. I mean, I'm not a genius coder, but I have that's showing the wrong thing all over the place. Show me the prospects. You guys don't need to see you guys don't need to see that. By the way, I did see Giant Sports Talk Live was live as well. If I knew they were going live, I may have done a dual stream with them, but I didn't realise they were going live for the draft. So I apologise, everyone, if you're between those two. As Scott, Kate Middleton is in the house looking fine. Scott, is Prince William there as well or not? And Spencer, Gary Brown was a guy the Giants were high on around the 2008 to 2009 season. He was a complete bust. I think he had about 7 Major League at-bats. Spencer, well, let's hope the Giants draft a player that's going to get a bit more than 7 Major League at-bats. Or if they draft a pitcher as well. We will see. As now I get all the American adverts as well. This way. Liberty, liberty, liberty. That bloody American advert. I'm sure you all guys are familiar with that. Let's see. I have a feeling one of the top 3 may drop to the Giants. That's just me, though. I'm thinking that the Twins may not take Vaughn Lackey and who we're expecting them to take. Now, who could the Twins take if it's not Vaughn Lackey? I'm thinking it could be Drew Burris, the outfielder out of Georgia Tech. We will see, though. As come on, when's the draft beginning? Seriously, come on, NBC, let's get this draft underway. This is worse than the NHL. Insane. I think all those teams are just blowing smoke. They will take one of the top 3 guys. Insane. I hope not. I hope you're wrong. As by the way, yes, we will be live for the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. By the way, as Scott, I think William may be there for the men's final tomorrow. We'll see. That's going to be a good match tomorrow, Zverev versus Sinner. Looking forward to that. And Spencer, Harrison has tightness in his forearm. That is not good. Spencer, you're talking about Kyle Harrison has tightness in his forearm for the Brewers. He pitched the other day against the Cardinals. He was not that great. As I'll tell you guys when the team's on the clock. I feel like the MLB draft is like the least watched draft out of all the drafts. I could be wrong, but that's my kind of sense. Yeah, Kyle Harrison. Yeah, Spencer, that's not good. I want Kyle Harrison to do well, and that is not good then. As let's get on with the draft here. Seriously. I don't think it's going to be live until another 30 minutes. Spencer, Brewers may be looking for another pitcher. Maybe they phone up about Robbie Ray, Spencer. We'll see. Maybe the Giants can offer them Robbie Ray. Or, if you want to go bolder, maybe Logan Webb. Maybe the Giants could look to trade Logan Webb to the Milwaukee Brewers if Kyle Harrison is indeed out. But that's only speculation. We do not know that. But, you know, whenever you hear that word tightness, that's when you worry. But no, we are just waiting for the draft to get underway here. It's on NBC for you guys that want to watch it if you have NBC. If you got MLB TV, the first 10 picks aren't on MLB TV. They will be on NBC, and then the rest of the first round is on MLB TV. As Wilson, to be honest, I've never watched the MLB in my life. Sorry, I'm 30 seconds behind. Wilson, you've never watched the MLB draft. I was going to say, you've definitely watched the MLB. You've never watched the MLB draft in your life. I was thinking, Wilson, you've never watched the MLB? But no, I've got you, Wilson. Let's see. The first 3 picks are going to be the most interesting picks, because that does influence what the Giants are going to do. In saying the last time you watched the MLB draft was in 2019. And Spencer doesn't watch it either. So none of you guys actually watch the MLB draft. I do actually watch the MLB draft every year because I'm quite like I quite like the picks. Now normally the Giants, you have to wait about an hour, and they have like the 13th pick. Not this time. They've got the 4th pick. So that is what's most exciting. And Scott, what the hell are we waiting for? Scott, I'm thinking another 13 minutes before they make the first pick. That's what I was reading before I came on. So maybe I should have came on a little bit later. It's not even the NHL draft. They went straight into it. It's also, don't you guys feel like it's a weird draft time as well? To me, it's a bit of a weird draft time. Why are they doing the draft so early in the day? Now, I'm not going to complain because England play, unless that's because there's games going on. But it's very early for the draft. Normally, they do it in the evening. As come on, why is this not loading? We'll see. We will see. We're kind of in waiting mode right now. They're now going over Jackson Flora. He's 21, 6'5", 205 pounds. He's from Pleasanton, California. He was not previously drafted when he was in high school. He's the big pitcher that everyone wants. He's the number 1 pitcher in this draft class. They're right now breaking down the top arms in the draft class. So we could be here for ages before the first pick. Gio Rojas is one of my favorite pitchers that they're talking about now. He's a left-handed pitcher, very raw out of high school. And he's one of my favorite players. As Scott, I'm surprised it's on NBC. Not many people watch the draft. Scott, it's all about money. Why it's on NBC? The first 10 picks are on NBC. Then they show it on MLB TV. As Wilson, I think with guys spending less time in the minors, the MLB draft will get more attention because the prospects will make their debut sooner. We'll see, Wilson. That is definitely true. I mean, Travis Bazzana is already up with the big club. Lots of people. JJ Weatherholt is already up with the Cardinals as well. So, yeah, you're right. As more and more people, as these drafts and more people get advanced, these prospects, they make it up quicker. And we have seen, we've seen that. As, oh my God. I mean, people are shitting on Eldridge on the thing I'm watching. I've seen people saying Eldridge was a dumbass. As now they're going over Taylor Rabe, the prospect. We'll see. This is kind of taking the mick a little bit. Draft coverage, more like pre-draft coverage. I'm saying we are about 10 minutes away from the first pick in the draft, I would say. The White Sox are on the clock with the first pick. Then it will be the Tampa Bay Rays. the Minnesota Twins, the San Francisco Giants, Pittsburgh Pirates. The order is at the bottom, although I know the order's going pretty quick, but it is at the bottom of which pick each team will get. As, yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from the draft here. And Spencer, probably more than you think, Scott. I haven't, though. I don't know how many people watch the draft. Let me know. By the way, 9 of you in there, if you could all hit that like button, that would be much appreciated. As they're showing the Giants draft room, you know what? I need to get my Giants jerseys coming on. I need to get my Giants jersey on. Get it on. Bring the luck. I put on my Sharks jersey for the Sharks, and they nailed the draft. Now I got to put on the Giants jersey, and I hope they nail the draft. Although we'll never know if they nail it until they actually come up. Insane, you agree? Absolutely insane. The draft is only going to get more and more popular as baseball becomes more and more popular. I mean, next year, if there's no baseball and there's just a draft, I think the draft might be the most watched thing all year, which would be crazy. You'd never say that. All right, the Giants jersey is on. We're ready. We're rocking the Giants jersey. You know what? Giants cap, that's coming on as well. We are getting Giants ready for this draft. As insane. I was waiting for the first comment about can't wait for England to lose. Insane. We are going to win. Don't you worry about us. We're going to win 4-1. I already know it, insane. I'm confident. Erling Haaland. Who's Erling Haaland? No, I'm only joking. As I'll say, yeah, 10 minutes away from the first pick here, guys. Spencer. Yeah, look, you guys can come at Team England all you like. As Wilson, if they hold an MLG draft in London, would you vlog it? Wilson, if they ever did that, if it was NFL, any sport in America, and they held a draft, I would absolutely vlog that and go to that. That would be pretty sweet and pretty cool. I mean, I'm never flying to America just for the draft, but I would go to London because that's about a hour train ride from where I am. As insane, it's 2 o'clock West Coast time is the England game, because that's why I'm not doing the Giants game today. 5 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. And Scott Painter got lit up in AAA last night. Went 2 2/3 yesterday, giving up 7 runs, 8 hits, 6.37 ERA in AAA. Scott, I'm still trading for him. I'm never giving up on him. I'm still trading for him. Never am I giving up on Andrew Painter. I believe in that dude. As hate watch. Insane. Tomorrow, if England lose, tomorrow you'll be coming in here and laughing your face off. Insane, you guys will probably lose since your country banned air conditioning. That means we're ready for the heat. Wilson, I still believe in Andrew Painter as well. I think he's going to be a real good pitcher. I know Scott doesn't. As Spencer, he does sound like a great pick for the Giants. You're right. As the Athletics, they've got 5 picks today. I don't know, guys. Are they holding more than 1 round today? Normally these ones, they draft the first round on one night and then do the other rounds today. But yeah, they're actually doing more than the first round. We're only going to be live for the first round. So apologies if you wanted to watch more than the first round. We are only live. As come on, what are we doing? Let's start this. Let's start this draft. Get it underway, baby. There's more delays in this than there are in a soccer match or an NBA game. It's crazy. As of course it stops working. All right, I just got to refresh this every now and then, but that's all good. But no, we'll see after these drafts. That's going to be the most interesting time in baseball, right? That's going to be when teams start to trade players. That's when you're going to see lots of trades, and that is when it's going to be exciting. Wilson, you have no clue who any of these people at the desk are. Wilson, I know a couple of them. I know, you know, the popular ones, but all the draft analysts, they need to get Tony Vitello on the desk. That is a good idea. Get Tony Vitello on the draft desk. I think he knows what he's talking about when it comes to college players. Could be wrong, though. No, I'm definitely not wrong. We'll see what the Giants do with Tony Vitello as well. As insane, Mark DeRosa, he was the Team USA manager. He sucks. Insane, you don't like Mark DeRosa? I like Mark DeRosa. Why don't you like him, Insane? I think he's a good guy. As Scott, I only recognise Cole Hamels on the end, Wilson. World Series champs with the Phillies in '08. You see, Scott, Phillies bias already coming out. By the way, your Phillies, I believe they have like I think the 37th pick or something, or the 36th pick. They're really late on in the draft, unless they have 2 picks, Scott. So we'll see what the Phillies draft. Now, my knowledge of the top prospects is a lot better than my knowledge of the lower down prospects. But no, Scott, you know, when we did the NHL one, they were really far down, the Flyers, and the Phillies are really far down. It's not actually a bad thing. That means they're doing something right. All right. I'm saying 5 minutes. 5-minute warning from the draft, I am guessing. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident we're 5 minutes away from the draft. Scott, that might be Harold Reynolds. I believe it is Harold Reynolds, Scott. Wilson's confirming it for me, so yeah, it is Harold Reynolds. And Scott, yes, means our teams are actually relevant. The Giants are relevant, they're just not very good, Scott. No, I get what you mean. Giants, they need to hit on this draft pick, and this is the biggest day in the franchise, which is embarrassing, really. You think the baseball will be the biggest for this season? No, not the baseball. It is the MLB draft. As Wilson, and yeah, that don't Mark DeRosa. You guys don't like Mark DeRosa? I think he's good on TV, no? I don't know why you guys hate him so much. I actually like him on the TV. As I tell you what, I mean, it is bloody hot. You guys talk about we have no air conditioning. My God, all these drafts in the summer, I'm sitting there sweating my face off. It's so hot. As Tristan Peters joins Munetaka Murakami as an all-star in the last 24 hours. I'm just seeing Bob Nightingale tweet. That's interesting. As insane, Mark DeRosa still haven't forgiven that bum for the disaster in the World Baseball Classic. Insane. You Americans, seriously, he's a good manager. No, I'm only joking. I don't blame you. We'll see. This is just taking the piss now. How about we get on with the draft? It's annoying. Just get on with it. I mean, we just want to see the picks. No one's here to listen to these guys speak before. We just want the draft to go on. So 3 minutes since the White Sox is going to be on the clock here, guys. And then we're going to get underway. Insane, start the draft already. Insane, I believe 3 minutes it's going to start. That's what I'm thinking. In 3 minutes is when the White Sox will be on the clock. Then you've got to wait a little bit of time for the pick to be in. By the way, there's no trades in the MLB in the first 26 picks because they are all locked in as they are. Now, you can trade compensatory picks, which we saw with the Giants getting the pick number 29. But the picks before that are untradeable. Spencer, Red Sox have won 7 in a row, but are still 4 behind 4 teams. They're only 1.5 out because the AL stinks. M's are the last wild card right now and are under 500. Yet the Mariners believe they're 48 and 49, Spencer. As also, the Red Sox are my pick to get to the World Series. Dodgers, Red Sox, World Series. Don't know if it's going to happen. Garrett Crochet is going to need to come back if it is. As brilliant, they're going to an advert just before I thought the draft was going to get underway. Come on, the draft, what are we doing here? Just get the draft underway. All this time wasting. Scott, this is a 1.5 hour segment on NBC, of which they'll bullshit for half of it. Scott, you're right. You know American TV too well, almost like you are American. And Spencer, not happening. Red Sox are not winning the pennant. Spencer, I would not pick them now, but before the season, I've got to hold my hand up. They were my pick. Now, I thought Roman Anthony was going to be a lot better than he has been. And I also thought other players are going to be a lot better as well, like Garrett Crochet. Garrett Crochet's been awful. And he's not even playing right now. We'll see, though. Scott, wait. We still have another hour until the draft. No, Scott, Oh no, insane! It's going to be in the next minute here. The White Sox will be on the clock. Not another hour. I know that for a fact, insane, because the MLB TV is going live in an hour, and therefore picks past 10. So I can guarantee for all you guys, the draft is about to start any second now. And I know you guys, all of you people, put your predictions in the chat. I know Insane's going for Grady Emerson to go number 1. And Roach to go number 3. I'm going to go with Chalowski, to go number 1. Oh, Spencer, they're 47 and 48. All right. I got that a little bit wrong. Insane. White Sox are taking Roch per underdog MLB. We'll see. Scott, don't even get me started on that. England are doing terrible. I'm not going to watch that at all. No, Insane. That's who I think they're going to take. He was the consensus number 1. You start hearing a few rumors getting closer to the draft. Maybe they're not going to take him, but that's all to put teams off. They're going to take number 1. But Scott, no, England are going to lose that. Maybe you should talk about the men's cricket, Scott, because England are going to win that one against India. So it's a Giants draft a shortstop last year, anyways, didn't they? Yeah. So they drafted Gavin Keelan, I believe, with the 12th pick last year. We'll see. I definitely don't think they're going to go for Jackson Flora, which is I know you guys want him. I don't see that happening though. I'm afraid. As we're just in an advert. I don't know if you guys still in an advert. I bet I'm probably quite a way behind today instead of normal. So I apologize for that. As Spencer, it's the best. No, it's not the best sport in the world. I can't even say it's the best sport in the world. It's not the best sport in the world. But Insane. How do Underdog know that? They can't know it already, can they? Surely. That doesn't make sense. How do they know it? As I'm just looking here, if we've got any information on when the first pick actually is. Scott, Spencer, I like watching news sports and things to figure out the rules. Scott, you got to watch cricket. I mean, the rules aren't that complicated, if we're being honest. But you've got to watch it. As I know other people are live. I see Dan and Giants live are also live. I don't know if they'll be going the whole stream, the whole first round, though. I think they'll be covering the 4th overall pick. As so that's all good. You don't have to understand the rules. If you don't watch, then you will never understand, right? As come on, let's get the draft underway. What are they doing? Just get underway. Ain't got time for all of this. Got an England game to get ready for. Not the bloody MLB build-up coverage. Seriously. Yeah. Cole Hamels is on the making his TV debut, they just said. It's insane. The draft is starting. Yeah. past it was meant to start, so it better get in. I mean, seriously. As we'll see. I'm going Roch to go number 1. Roch Chalowski, the shortstop. As he's the commissioner, Rob Manfred. Everyone's favourite, getting loud boos, as you might expect. I mean, am I going to boo the commissioner? Maybe I should. Boo! Boo to the commissioner. I know all the fans hate him. Right. Finally, we're getting underway here. It's about time. They took their time, but we're finally getting underway. Spencer, you remember when the Giants faced him in the 2010 NLCS Hamels? Spencer, you've got better knowledge than I do. As I don't even know how long are on each the clock here as well. In the ice hockey, it's only 3 minutes. In the NFL, I think it's 3 minutes as well. As Scott, no booing for this commissioner, like in the NHL draft. Scott, there's definitely booing for Rob Manfred. I don't think people like him at all. and rightly so. I mean, he has done a couple of good things, like the pitch clock and the ABS challenge system. But apart from that, what else has he done? And now they're doing a brilliant long speech before this pick. Just get the pick underway. Seriously. And saying they did boo him. And rightly so. Insane. Everyone's going live for the draft today, aren't they? Insane. And Scott, is a cricket ball much heavier than a baseball? The dimensions look similar. Scott, it's funny you say that. I got one right here while we're waiting for the draft to get underway. I've got two balls here. I got a cricket ball and I got a baseball. There you go. I would say a cricket ball is definitely heavier, Scott. Out of the two of those, a cricket ball is definitely heavier. if you're interested. Since I think Hamels threw a no-hitter against Cincinnati in the NLDS. I don't know that. If Wilson or anyone out there knows that, let Spencer know. Right, we're underway. Right, the White Sox are on the clock now. Took its time, but we're finally underway for the draft. The White Sox are on the clock. Let's see then. I'm going Roch Chalowski to the Chicago White Sox. We will see, though. As there's their draft room. Insane. I saw the second pick in the draft, but I'm not going to spoil it, unlike some people on Twitter. Insane. Is that what's happening? Are people on Twitter spoiling it? Like Bob Nightingale and stuff. As I'm seeing people are saying, Justin LeBron. That's a player I'm interested to go to see where he goes today. Will be Justin LeBron. As why do they always ruin it? Why do they always spoil the picks before they come? It makes no sense. Just enjoy the draft and who they announce. It's like Adam Schefter and the guy in the NFL. They spoil it before Wilson. Jeff Passan just spoiled it. Why do they spoil these picks? You got to enjoy the draft coverage. Seriously. I've seen it, but I'm not going to look at Jeff Passan, guys. I'm going to do my live reaction because that's what we're here for. We're here for the live reaction, not Jeff Passan spoiling it. But in saying it looks like I'm right for the first pick. Not you. Not that I'm a genius. But the White Sox are on the clock. I predicted they're going to get Roch Chalowski, then Grady Emerson to the Tampa Bay Rays, and then Vaughn Lackey to the Twins. I'm fingers crossed Vaughn Lackey falls to the Giants, but I don't think it will happen. As also, Keith Law looks like he's wrong as well. Insane. I know. These people that spoil the pick first, have a bit of fun in your life. Don't spoil the pick for everyone. Just wait for the commissioner to come out and say it. As we'll see if this MLB draft ticker updates. I have no idea if it's going to work. If not, I can update the bottom one. But it's looking like that Roch Chalowski is going first, as most people expected. Not Insane or Keith Law, but as most people expected, it's looking like Roch Chalowski is going to the Chicago White Sox with the first pick in the draft. And Scott, I know, Scott, they do it in the NFL as well. I hate it. I just think, what's the point? This draft is a show. It's not all about spoiling it for everyone. It's a show. As no, it's going to be Roch Chalowski going here, number 1 overall. Which is fine. I mean, they're going to spoil it, I guess, but that's fine. Roch Chalowski, he's a shortstop out of UCLA, Spencer's favorite college, sorry. I'm only joking. It's not Spencer's favorite. As Spencer, he is from Vallejo, which is near me. There you go. And Insane says, looks like the top 3 aren't going to be falling to us. Going to have to pick from the tier 2. Insane, we'll see. I think the Twins and Vaughn Lackey may be our only chance out of the ones that could fall to us. As also where CC Sabathia was born. There you go, Spencer. Spencer, you're dropping the facts. I like it. Spencer over here dropping facts. where CC Sabathia was born. So the first pick is in, as Jess Passon has spoiled it, and Roch Chalowski is going to the Chicago White Sox, the shortstop. And look at me. I'm right. I beat out Insane. I beat out someone. There we go. I'm 1 for 1 in the mock draft. I had a pretty good NHL draft. Let's see if I can have a pretty good MLB draft. I haven't actually done my own mock draft for this, though. I just kind of got the top 5 picks in my head. We'll see if I can go 5-5. Top of the draft is where it's easiest at the end of the day, right? That's where you kind of have the best sense as to who's going where. As Spencer, Charles Kirsten, I think is his real name. I did not know that. As Insane, we better take Flora or Booth. Insane, I think we're going to take Booth Jr. I think I'm feeling pretty confident on the Giants taking Booth Jr. Could be wrong, but that's who I think we're definitely going to go for. As the pick is in, Scott says. Yes, the pick is in. You guys are probably going to be slightly ahead of me because I'm having to do this a little bit differently because it's not an MLB TV yet. So I'm having to try and get around it. But Scott, we kind of already know. Well, you already know the pick. This is stupid. I wonder who the White Sox are going to take. Insane says Roch is the first pick. The commissioner is here with the first pick in the 2026 MLB draft. The Chicago White Sox are going to take Roch Chalowski, as we all expected. So Roch Chalowski is going to the White Sox. They get the shortstop. He is an MLB almost ready, high floor, not even a low ceiling, a pretty good ceiling as well. He's probably going to shoot through the minor leagues. Expect him to maybe take only 1 or 2 years to get up to the Chicago White Sox. And got to be excited if you're a White Sox fan. They've already got one of the best young teams in baseball. Now they're going to add a guy like Roch Chalowski at that shortstop position. They do have Colson Montgomery, but it doesn't matter. You got to take best player available. Insane. What you said there is absolutely correct. Roch is safer bet than Emerson, but Emerson has more upside. And that's who we're expecting. I'm expecting the Tampa Bay Rays to take with this next pick would be Grady Emerson. We'll see, though. As let's see if the MLB draft tracker works as well. Yep, there you go. The MLB draft tracker has worked. 11.35 million is the projected slot bonus for Roch Chalowski. I mean, my word, that's a lot of money for the first overall pick. You're doing pretty good for yourself. As Spencer says, they will. I think they will as well, Spencer. I bet Jeff Passon probably knows before us. As they're doing an interview with Roch Chalowski. They're big fans, well, NBC, they're big fans of interviews. Lots of long interviews. As Insane, I'm glad we didn't take that UCLA bum fight on Go Trojans. Insane, you would have loved it if the Giants got him. Don't tell me otherwise. I would have loved it if the Giants got him as well. So, Roch Chalowski then, higher, he was a consensus #1 overall pick. A few rumours, but he does go #1 overall. I heard the Giants, they were hoping for one of him or Grady Emerson to fall to them. Guys, I can almost guarantee Grady Emerson's going to go in these next 2 picks. I know Insane's just having a little bit of fun. Zim can't find the podcast. Well, I don't think Zim's in here. Let's see if Zim joins as well. As Spencer, it doesn't look like the USCV for victory. I'm not going to talk college crap about any team. I ain't got a college team, so I ain't going to talk crap. So Roch Chalowski goes #1. Insane, is that a peace sign? You leaving? You heading out? If you are, take care, Insane. I don't know if that's a peace sign. As the pick is in for the Tampa Bay Rays. Now it's going. I bet we're going to go pretty quick here. We'll see. Grady Emerson is who I think this pick is going to be. And they're just saying how they think Roch Chalowski is the best player in the draft. Zim Zim, Grady Emerson, 2, I presume, makes the most sense. Zim Zim, that's what I'm thinking. I think Grady Emerson's going to go number 2 as well. As I'm saying, this is the fight on sign for the Trojans, Liam. Is it? Well, there you go. My college newbiness is coming out. All right, Insane, I got you. The piece. As this thing ain't working. I need to hide this thing. That thing ain't working. The MLB draft round 1, pick 1. I thought it may not work, so that's all good. I'm just going to hide that. That's all good. As Spencer, University of Spoiled Children. As Zim Zim, Emerson going to be Wander Franco 2.0. I hope you mean in terms of ability, not in terms of suspension. That's what I hope. As Rochdowski, then, he went number 1 overall. I got you. You did a bob, Zim Zim. You did a bob. Well, I mean, I don't really get it in. They've got an on-the-clock graphic, but the pick is also in by the Rays. I mean, what's this broadcast by NBC? Fix your broadcast. They're telling me, oh, the pick is in, and then they've also got the clock counter going down. But the pick is in for the Rays. It's gotta be the shortstop Grady Emerson. If it's not, I would be stunned. As Grady Emerson, he's from Fort Worth Christian, and we will see. Has Jeff Passan spoiled it yet? You guys saying Emerson to the Rays. Is the commissioner came out, or has that been spoiled early? Let me know. No, the commissioner is out, and the pick is going to be Grady Emerson. There you go. So the shortstop goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. He has got the highest upside in all of the draft, and just like predicted, Rochdowski goes number 1. Grady Emerson goes number 2. Let's see who goes number 3. Thinking Vaughn Lackey. The Giants will be fingers crossed. Vaughn Lackey does not fall. But as we stand right now, the top 2 players in the draft have gone number 1 and number 2. And, of course, Tampa Bay went with him. Tampa Bay, they know what they're doing. The most well-run organization. Well, them and Milwaukee in all of baseball. So, there you go. The second pick is Grady Emerson. As who are the Giants going to take? We're getting close to the Giants pick here. The number 4 pick in the draft. As Wilson, NBC had no control over passing, so he's probably just laughing as he tweets it out. Probably Wilson. As Taylor, sorry. What's up? Taylor in the house. Taylor, how are you? I know you're a Dodgers fan, so are you excited for the Dodgers pick? Because the Giants, we are in 2 picks time. Now, the top 2 players, we heard the Giants, they wanted one of Roch and Grady Emerson to fall. Neither of them fell to them. So I'm hoping the catcher, Vaughn Lackey, falls. If he does not, then it's looking like it's going to be Eric Booth Jr., which is what we expected. As Zim Zim, get me Flora or Lombard. If I see Burris or Booth, I swear to God. Zim Zim, I'm thinking you're going to see Eric Booth Jr. I hope I'm wrong. By the way, everyone, if you could hit that like button, that would be much appreciated. Again, no Giants game today. That's because England are playing in the World Cup. And that's only every 4 years, and it's a quarterfinal. So I apologise for that. As Emerson, he's got elite hit tool, good power, good run, good fielding. That's all 60 grade, with the hit being 65. Now, if you're new to baseball, basically, on a 20 to 80 grade scale, 80 is like you are one of the best ever at that skill. 50 is the average skill. So 55 means you're above average. 60 means that's very good. 65, that's all-star level. So all-star level hit tool for Grady Emerson. And then very, very good all around. So a very good player, very high upside. The Rays, they are adding an elite prospect to their farm system. And we will see what the Twins will do, and that will have a big impact on the Giants. Zim Zim, you're so low on Eric Booth Jr. Why, Zim Zim? Why are you so low on Booth? I like Booth. I think he's good. He's speedy. They compare him to Andrew McCutchen, for you guys that don't know. He's the quickest player in the draft. He's an outfielder. We need an outfielder. Insane's high on Booth. We'll see. I just don't want the shortstop. Jacob Lombard. I think his contact skills aren't that good. He's yes, he's got power. That's what I'm thinking. I would take anyone not named Jacob Lombard, whether it's Flora, whether it is Eric Booth Jr. But we will see. That could be it could be good if the Twins don't select Vaughan Lackey and they go under slot here. Because if you're new, each team has a aligned bonus pool and money. So that's the amount of money you can give a prospect out of high school or college. And some of these prospects that are going to go really early, they want a big bonus pool signing. So the team, they may go under it and draft someone that wasn't expecting to get as much money. And that means they can, later on in the draft, sign players other teams wouldn't sign because they don't have the money to spend to get them. As Zim, I don't think it's going to be Burris. I've not heard any reports linking the Giants to Burris. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. So we will see. The Twins are on the clock. The Twins pick is in. We will see who they take. I'm going to guess it is the catcher, which would be a shame. But we will see indeed. As that didn't mean for that to disappear. We've got that back. Zim, there was a ton of such reports about Burris. Was there? Zim, I'm hoping Vaughan Lackey falls. That's what I'm hoping for. As they comparing Vaughan Lackey to Buster Posey with athleticism. So if the Giants can somehow get Vaughan Lackey, that would be pretty nice. As they're saying Minnesota won't pass up on him. So I'm guessing Insane's not going to spoil the pick. I'm guessing it's Vaughan Lackey. We'll see. I'm hoping it's not Vaughan Lackey. As Zim's not going on X. The commissioner is coming out. Go on. Go under slot. Twins. Go under slot. And let us get Vaughan Lackey. As the pick is in, the commissioner says, God damn it, Vaughan Lackey to the Twins. There you go. So the guy I wanted the Giants to get, he's not going to be on the board. Vaughan Lackey goes to number 3. God bloody damn it. I was hoping he would fall. Yeah, Vaughan Lackey from Georgia Tech. Bloody annoying. So annoying. I was really hoping he would fall to the Giants. Now, we've got the pick of the second tier players. Insane. If we draft Lombard, I will riot. Please get me Jackson Flora. I want Eric Booth Jr. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Jackson Flora is that good. That's just my opinion. I don't think Jackson Flora is that good. I think he's a bit overrated. Spencer, you knew he wouldn't. Spencer, I thought he wouldn't as well, but you can always believe. And I was trying to be as positive as possible. As Insane, I'm closing Twitter. I don't want to Twitter to spoil the Giants pick. Let's see. I mean, you know they will. We'll see who they're taking. So the Giants are on the clock right now. Vaughan Lackey, he's got elite hit and power at 60 grade. His arm is 60. His fielding is above average as well. He's not a very quick runner, but that's most catchers. Zim, you love Jackson Flora. I don't think we're going to get Jackson Flora. I'm going to go Eric Booth Jr. from what I'm hearing. Okay, everyone's saying don't mess it up, Posey. Do you guys trust Buster Posey not to mess it up? That's the honest question. I don't trust Buster Posey not to mess it up. The Giants are on the clock. Here we go. This is what we're here for. This could be the biggest day in Giants history. Spencer, you want Flora? Zim, I need Flora or Booth. Zim, you just said you were low on Booth. But please get me Flora. I think they're going to go Eric Booth. Zim, you hate Lombard. Insane. My guess is Booth. That's who I'm going for. But Giants, they did not get the luxury of one of the top 3 players in the draft falling to them. So they are at that tier of the next level of player. But hey, best of the rest. Maybe you can strike gold. As Zim, low but lower on Lombard and Burris. If they take Burris, then what are they doing? As Flora, please. By the way, it's running pretty smoothly, I've got to say, for the draft after the first pick. It's running very smoothly. As Insane says, please no Lombard or Burris. We will see. They got an advert coming before the Giants pick. Oh, we've got to wait. we've got to wait for an advert after the Giants pick. Oh, what are we doing? Now we've got to wait ages for the Giants pick because of an advert. So an advert in between the Giants pick here. The top 3 prospects, as we said, as you can see up there. Rochlowski, number 1 to the White Sox. Number 2 to the Rays, Grady Emerson. Vaughn Lackey went number 3 to the Minnesota Twins. Let's see if the Giants are going to take Eric Booth Jr., Jackson Flora, or Jacob Lombard. If it's not one of those, that would be a major shock. Maybe they go for a pitcher not named Jackson Lombard. Sorry, not named Jackson Flora. I don't think they will, but you never know. As by the way, guys, the Giants do also have the 29th pick in the draft. So we will see who they take at 29 as well. I hope they go for a high upside pick with the 29th pick. Why do they always do it? I feel like whenever the 49ers are on the clock, they always have an advert before the 49ers pick. Now I've got an advert before the Giants pick. It's insane. Gosh damn it. If someone in the Northcast Sports Network chat spoiled it for me, well, I know who it is. Insane knows who it is. I'm not going to look. I'm going to wait for the commissioner. I'm thinking Eric Booth Jr. That means I've gone 4 for 4 on the first picks. And then I think the Pirates are going to select Jackson Flora, who I know all you guys wanted us to select. As Zim Zim, you watched him a lot last year, stud. Zim Zim, the thing with Jackson Flora is his fastball, it's quick, but it's not got that big of a swing and miss rate. He's also got no other breaking pitches other than a changeup or a slide, other than a changeup. So, insane. It's not Burris or Lombard. Insane. It's going to be Eric Booth Jr. That's what I think massively. If it's not that, I'd be bigly shocked. The Giants like contact, insane, so it was never going to be Jacob Lombard. There's not enough contact in his bat for the Giants to select him. As come on, Zim Zim. If I don't, you may say it. I'm not going to look at the chat as I'll be slightly behind because I'm in the UK, but we'll see who they take. As by the way, also while the All-Star breaks off, let me know. Do you want me to do a WNBA game as well, guys, between the Valkyries and the Fever? Let me know if you want that. As here comes the commissioner with the pick for the Giants. Here we go then. Who are we going to take? I'm not looking at the chat. With the 4th pick in the 2026 MLB draft, the San Francisco Giants are going to take Jackson Flora. Oh my God. I'm shocked. Whoa. I mean, fans are going to be happy with that one. For me, I was not expecting that. Jackson Flora is going to the Giants. The pitcher, I tell you what, I love his personality. I listened to him in an interview. He's got a great personality. Whoa. They go there with the pitcher. I mean, that is really interesting to me. So I don't know if they drafted for need, but they need a pitcher. They draft a pitcher. My word, guys, what do we think about that? I mean, you guys seem very happy. My God, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Jackson Flora. Maybe now I'm going to have to act like, yes, great pick, Giants. I weren't a big fan. He's 21, 6'5", 205 pounds. He's got a 96 to 97 mile an hour fastball that touches triple digits. It's all about that swing and the miss. Zim Zim. Now, I didn't think, if you listen to Keith Law did not think the Giants were going to get Jackson Flora. As, let's see if he's a new future ace. I mean, now that gives you room. You could trade Logan Webb. You could trade Robbie Ray. Spencer, from You Can Study Buzzed. Spencer, I have no idea. As a Haran, what's up, Haran? Jackson Flora, go Guchos. What do you think, Haran? Do you like that pick? Zim Zim, I don't use MLB Pipeline. I use Baseball America. I'm going to give a grade for this pick. I'm going to B. I think it's a fan-pleasing pick. I don't know if it was the best pick. I wanted Eric Booth Jr. I know all you guys are going to be really happy with Jackson Flora. Now the Pirates are on the clock, by the way. Let's see who the Pirates go for. This is going to be interesting. Maybe the Pirates go for Eric Booth Jr. now. As Scott retracted a message. All right, Scott. Spencer, UCSB is known as a party school. It is a great school. Sister-in-law went there, and Haron loves it. Zim Zim, I believe you that that was what they were going to go for. So Giants get Jackson Flora. That was actually their best available on the MLB Pipeline draft board. So far, the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 players on the MLB Pipeline draft board have been taken. You know, Zim Zim, I will have a quick look, but at the end of the day, I am doing a live stream. But no, I see they had number 4 to the Giants, Jackson Flora. Number 5 to the Pirates, they've got Eric Booth Jr. Although, yeah, they are nailing the draft right now. They are 4 for 4 in their mock draft. That's the first pick I've got wrong in the mock draft. As insane. People say Flora does not have ace potential. My ass Flora will prove them wrong. I tell you what, insane. I'm not in love with Flora. I'll tell you what I love about him. He is a stud in terms of the brain. He's got an amazing attitude. And that's a big thing for pitchers. You know what? The more I think about this pick, the more excited I'm getting. I actually quite like this pick now. Zim Zim, Liam, you let the last couple of days get to you where randoms decided to just claim it was Booth. It was never Booth. It was always Flora. He's amazing. We'll see. I mean, I'm happy. They needed a pitcher, so they got a pitcher into the farm system, which was much needed. We'll see. We'll see who the Pirates take here. Maybe I'm being a bit too low on it. Maybe Jackson Flora is a great pick. You never know. Jackson Flora, though, I expect him to rise quickly. I expect him to put up good numbers in the draft. I think the reports that the Giants wanted one of the shortstops was true. They didn't get the shortstop, so they went with Jackson Flora. Zim Zim, yes, he did. Jackson Flora always grew up as a Giants fan. As they're saying on the broadcast, it was a no-brainer. As Joe Doyle on X has been spot on in the first 4 picks. All right, I mean, I was 3 for 3 until that last pick. As Zim Zim, you watched him a ton. The Giants did need pitching, and they got pitching in the farm system. I can't watch him. I might watch him though in the minor leagues, but I can't go to the actual game. Taylor, I'm in the UK. As Insane, let's go, Posey. Didn't fuck it up. Well, hopefully he didn't. Insane, we'll see. I think this is a fan-pleasing pick. I don't know if it was the best pick. I know that opinion may be unpopular, but there you go. As the 5th pick for the Pirates is going to be Derek Curiel. All right, that's a little bit of a shock. Derek Curiel is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. I gotta say, I'm shocked with that one. Did not see that one coming from LSU. That's a bit of a reach. And you know what? Guys, that's actually good for the Giants. It means that the Giants, they weren't high on Eric Booth or Lombard. And neither were the Pirates. So Derek Curiel, the outfielder, is going to the Pirates. He's a natural-born hitter with the chance of plus hit tool. And he should stick in center field. But you know what? I like that pick for the Giants because it means the players we were hearing, the Pirates weren't on either of those either. All right, Wilson. Still new to this MLB draft business. You're all good. Bureau shouldn't get drafted. All right, Zim Zim. No, I'm going to say I'm actually like that pick for the Pirates. When teams don't go for the consensus, I actually like it. That means their scout room's a little bit different. The family there, they're cheering. I give the Pirates a B pick for that as well. I think that's a good pick. I know people will say that's a reach. I think it's a good pick. As Zim Zim, why do you hate Bureau so much? As he's happy, he's going to have a celebration. Now, as for who I want the Giants to draft later on at pick 29, let me get this guy's name right, because the guy I want the Giants to get is, can I find it here? Archer Horn. Archer Horn is who I hope the Giants get at pick number 29. As Burris is going to Baltimore. We'll see. Baltimore, they got pick number 7. We will see. Right now, the Royals are on the clock. Insane, does anyone know who we could take at pick 29? Because I have no idea. But Insane, I did just answer that. I want us to get Archer Horn, the shortstop from St. Ignatius Prep, San Francisco. He has almost the highest upside in the draft. So, Insane, that's who I hope the Giants get at pick 29. As Zim, I give us an A+, perfect pick. Giants fan growing up, just amazing. You can't give an A, just because they're a Giants fan doesn't mean that is a good pick. But I get you, Zim. All be as happy as you want. I'm just telling you, I think that was a fan-pleasing pick. As is it not? Is it not? Ison, what's up, Ison? How are you? Saint Ignatius. All right, Zim. I got you. As Insane is giving us an A-. Yep, happy draft day. So the Giants drafted the pitcher. Everyone wanted the pitcher, and the Giants deliver, drafting Jackson Flora from the University of Santa Barbara. Grew up a Giants fan. Let's hope he destroys the Dodgers then. As Ison, how's your Saturday? Last night was a long stream. Ison, yes, I'm all decked out in my Giants gear. This is what I would normally wear, by the way, guys, for every game. When it's not boiling hot in the UK, I will be wearing gear all the time. Just, it's been so hot recently. I've been trying not to wear as many layers as possible. Insane. So you think they just took him to please Giants fans? Insane, not overly. I'm just saying that's a pick that fans are going to be really happy with. Most fans wanted him. I don't necessarily think he is amazing. Maybe I'm a Debbie Downer. But I know I'm not saying they pick for fan happiness. I'm just saying that picks the fans are very happy about it. Whether that's the best player, I don't know. Their scouts believe so, so that's who they've gone. I'm just saying maybe it's maybe the fans are going to be way happy with that than someone else. As I'm not complaining. Insane, I like you wanted Booth deep down, but I'm still happy. Insane, that's who I wanted, which is why I give it. It's the second player I wanted. It was the second option. Zyson, what are their picks? They got the pick number 4, which they took Jackson Flora, and they got the pick number 29. And I want them to take Archer Horn, the shortstop from St. Ignatius. As, yep, with the pick here by the Kansas City Royals, they're going to take Zion Rose, the outfielder from Louisville. All right. I mean, my God. So after the first 4 picks, this draft is going completely not how we thought. And again, Insane, what the fuck? It's good. That means Giants, they did their scouting. So Eric Booth, Jacob Lombard have not gone yet. So that means if Giants took them, that may have been a reach at pick number 4. And I'm liking it. So Zion Rose, he's an outfielder from Louisville. He he's a good player, as they all are. As Astro Monkey, we got Jackson Flora. Astro Monkey, we did get Jackson Flora. Tell you what, everyone that's came in here is really happy. I wanted Eric Booth Jr., but as he slides down the draft, I've got to say, the more and more I'm getting happy with Jackson Flora, because that means their scouting did the best they could. As Zion Rose has got elite bat speed and good strength, he produces power that plays, and he can hit from foul pole to foul pole. So he can go opposite field, he can go up the middle, he can go down and pull it. That's a spready hitter. Maybe the Giants were interested in Zion Rose, just they're never going to take him number 4th overall, probably. As the Baltimore Orioles are on the clock. And yes, the Baltimore Orioles are on the clock. As I said, I'm just checking in. I'm not home. Ison, where are you at? What are you doing on this Saturday? Astro Monkey, what's your opinions on Jackson Flora as well? I know Zim is pumped. Wilson and Scott, if you're in there as well, what are your opinions? Let me scroll down here so I can get the rest of the picks on there. The Orioles, Athletics, Braves, Rockies, and Washington Nationals are due up. And I got to keep up here. You know what? I'm not going to use the ticker at the bottom. I'm going to have all the scores at the bottom and then use this ticker because it just is quicker. No, so the Giants, they get Jackson Flora. We'll see who the Baltimore Orioles take next. Will it be Eric Booth? Will it be Jacob Lombard? When's Justin LeBron going to go? Will it be the next best pitcher? He's been mocked to the Braves, the lefty. He's got a high upside. He's the best high school pitcher in the class. Spencer, yes, please do. I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you have not already. Look, I'm not expecting as many people in today. It's not a Giants game. It's a draft, but I just thought I'd do this instead since England are playing, and I won't be live later for the Giants game. As oh, what's going on here? Gonna have to restart this again. By the way, guys, if you are just joining and you did not know, the first 10 picks are on NBC. And then the rest of the picks, they'll either be on NBC or if you've got MLB TV, they will be on MLB TV as well. As Ison, nice Giants hat and shirt. You rocking the colours. Absolutely, Ison, we rocking the colours. Don't see the back of it. You don't want to see the back of it, though. That's when it gets a little bit more embarrassing. Although I think all you guys know by now who's on the back of it. As Justin LeBron is going to the A's. We'll see. Justin LeBron, he has got the higher potential out of most players in this class. It's all about, he struggled against high competition last year. This time last year, Justin LeBron could have gone in the top 4. Not anymore. So that's what's going to be interesting to see how far he drops. As Zim's going Booth at 7. Spencer, yes, you are right. You are right with who's on the back. Sadly, I shouldn't say sadly. I still like Patrick Bailey. He just was not good enough for the Giants. So we'll see who the Royals will take here. Who the Orioles will take. Zims was going for Booth. I'm going to go for Jacob Lombard here. I think he had a great day with the Orioles at a pro day. So I'm going to go with Jacob Lombard. Could be wrong, though. Spencer's going Booth at 7. We'll see. Hopefully, well, I mean, imagine one of them fell to the Giants. It's never going to happen at pick 29. Booth, I think Booth will go in the top 10. If he doesn't go in the top 10, could you imagine the Giants drafting him at 4? As Ison, talk to you later. Go Giants. Ison, just a reminder, I won't be live for the Giants game today. I'll be back tomorrow, though, so I apologise. It's insane. Alex Pavlovich says Flora is the type of pitcher that could make the big leagues late 2027. Insane if there's even a season in 2027, but you're not wrong. He's got to develop another off-speed pitch. Right now, it's fastball change-up. The thing I worry about with Jackson Flora is I don't know how good he can spin the ball. When I watched his interview, he said he had to go through many different grips to find the right grip for his changeup. So that's my one worry. As Taylor Eric Booth Jr. to Baltimore. Let's see here. As with the pick in the draft, it is going to be Eric Booth Jr. to the Baltimore Orioles. There you go. All you guys were right. As yep, Ison, take care. So Eric Booth Jr. he does go to Baltimore. So that was the guy I wanted the Giants to select. He goes 4 picks later. He's from Oak Grove High School in Mississippi. He's a speedy outfielder. He's got elite speed. He's got great contact skills as well. The power, not as much, but that may come with age and as you put on more muscle. But the Orioles, I tell you what, the Orioles, they're not afraid of taking speedsters, are they? Last year, when the Giants took Bryce Eldridge, they took Enrique Bradfield Jr., who was the quickest player in that draft class. Now they're taking Eric Booth Jr., who's the quickest player in this draft class. Zim, between picks 10 and 29, can we watch Flora highlights? Zim, am I even allowed to show Jackson Flora highlights? I have no idea. All right, Ison. As I've been saying, that was a good pick by the Baltimore Orioles. That puts the Sacramento Athletics. I almost called them the Oakland Athletics. Actually, in fact, I did call them the Oakland Athletics in the little predictions I did earlier today. But no, we'll see. So the top player on the board is probably Jacob Lombard. Zim, yes, of course you can. Pull up a YouTube window. Zim, are you allowed? I don't know. If Wilson's in there, Wilson, let me know. I trust Wilson. He knows what's copyrighted as not. As Jays Villa Panthers. Hello, Jays Villa Panthers. Welcome to the draft stream. Pretty obvious. I'm guessing you're a Jays fan. Where do you live? Do you live in Canada? And also, who do you want your Toronto Blue Jays to draft? Let me know. We live stream baseball games every day, and we're now live for the draft. As Zim, they do that all the time. I know you're not allowed to show MLB, though, Zim. So that's where I'm getting worried. As, yes, England, Jays, I'm a little bit nervous. It's a big game today. Who are you going for? Are you predicting England to win? Or do you think Norway and Erling Haaland may upset the trend. As we'll see who the A's go here. The top pitcher left on the board is let me just get this up. I want to get this right, who the top pitcher is on the board. I believe his name is Gio Reyes, but let me just double check that for you guys. Number 9, where's Gio Reyes? As they've got him going a little bit lower on MLB Pipeline. They've also got Jacob Lombard going really low as well. So it's funny seeing all these different people and where they have these players going. Gio Rojas is the top pitcher in the class, I would say. As Zim, you looked it up. It's perfectly fine. Insane. How are all these Canadians invading the chat, lol? Jays Villa Panthers, it's because they want Team England to win because they're great people. That's how insane. But no, any fans welcome, of course. All right, then. I put some little Jackson Flora highlights on. As Taylor, you're going Justin LeBron to the Sacramento A's. That would be a pretty big pick. They would have to reach for that pick. If you're an A's fan, though, that's exciting because he has as higher upside as almost anybody in this draft class. As then with the 8th pick, Zim, I don't know if you spoiled it. We'll see. I haven't got anything yet. But if it is Eric Burris, or Drew Burris, sorry, you guys say that's a reach. I mean, I don't think he's that good either. But he was projected to go in the top 10 as Jays Villa Panthers. It could be anybody, but I think we will leave it to the last minute, and Jude Bellingham will score to tie in stoppage time. Jays, are you an England fan as well? Are you English then? You're actually living in England, as you said. Yeah, it is looking like it's going to be Drew Burris. Yep, it is Drew Burris going to the Sacramento A's, and the chat hate that pick. Why do you guys hate that pick? I mean, you'll never truly know until he actually plays a game. But, hey, you guys aren't happy. All right, yes, go England. Do you live in England? Is that what you said? You do live in England. As Zim's in the bloody Brits. By the way, Jays Villa Panthers, you're the first British person we've had outside of me in this show. As Zimzim, A's are eating crap. No, I like that pick for the A's. He was projected to go in this sort of range. So I actually think that's not a bad pick. You guys are a little bit lower than him, on him than I am. But Burris, he's going to get the edge over Helfrich, who could have gone at this spot. The outfielder from Georgia Tech. Again, great bat-to-ball skills. As Taylor, can you guys do better? All right. We're gonna win the World Cup. Don't you worry. As Insane Flora is by far our best pitching prospect. Absolutely. Zim. I've seen a big range in Jacob Lombard. There is real concerns about his hit profile. Yes, he's got power. Yes, he's a shortstop. Can he get the bat on the ball? That is the thing with Burris. That's the big issue that we're seeing. So I'm not surprised that they did take him over Lombard. And right now, any feelings of the Giants should take Lombard? I mean, it's a good thing they didn't, because the dude is falling. Also, I've got to say, MLB, it took a while to get the draft going, but it is at a good pace. I've got to say, it's at a very good pace. You want me to show you this in the chat? Jackson Flora. Whoa. That's really bright. But Jackson Flora, that is the newest member of the San Francisco Giants. Insane. Good thing we didn't take Lombard. I know. That's the funny thing about the draft is when there's a few players you are in between as fans, and then you see them keep falling. It gets you pretty happy when they keep falling. As Zim, surely not AJ Garcia. And Lombard is going to Colorado. If he goes to Colorado, he'll have a successful career. I can almost guarantee it. As, yeah, Wilson, Jays Villa Panthers is an Englishman in the chat. So us Englishmen, we're taking over American sports. No, I'm only joking. We're not. As there'll be 2 more picks in the top 10. I don't even. He was not mocked Zimzim anyway. Well, I take that back. AJ Garcia, the outfielder from Virginia, he was mocked 9 to the Braves by Callis, and the Braves, they'll look to save money. So this is a money-saving spot for the Atlanta Braves with this pick. and that means that they can spend later because they've got the number 26 pick in the draft as well. So they go with Gracia, AJ Gracia, the outfielder from Virginia, slightly under slot. That lets them at pick number 26 go slightly over slot, and that means they can get a higher player that's probably out of high school with a lot more potential. As Dr. Checkmate, what's up, Dr. Checkmate? How are you? How's your Saturday going? Who do my Rockies pick? Well, your Rockies are picking next. We will see who they pick. I'm going to go Jacob Lombard for your Rockies, Dr. Checkmate. It's insane. 90% of Giants fans love the pick, but some of them are concerned on Twitter. Insane. I wouldn't say I love it. I think I'm loving it as the draft goes on because the players we could have drafted aren't going as high as we thought they were. So that means the Giants scouting actually did a good job. But we'll see, Dr. Checkmate. If you get Jacob Lombard, I saw he could have gone as high as 4. He also could have gone as low as like 16. So big range. Also, Justin LeBron. Where's Justin LeBron going to go? He has got so much talent. He could go anywhere from this pick now with the Rockies, or he could fall all the way back down the draft as well. So I'm going to be very interesting, this range. And I keep saying Archer Horn, the shortstop, is who I want the Giants to get at pick 29. Keep an eye out on his name. He has got a tremendous upside. He's just may fall because he's a high schooler, and he's probably going to want a big bonus slot money. Now, the Giants do have that opportunity. Yep, Zimzim, where's LeBron going to go? You're going to go to Atlanta? Is he going to go to, he's going to go to Colorado? Is he going to go to Washington? We will see. By the way, guys, if you want to join the Discord, we do have a Discord. Wilson has put that in the chat. I appreciate you, Wilson. Normally, I do have a little sub-notification thing going on as well. But apologies, guys. I don't have that going on today because different setup for the draft than our normal watch-along streams. As we will see. And, of course, if you would like to hit that subscribe button, that would be much appreciated to everyone that is watching in the chat. So now I'm really looking, where is Jacob Lombard going to sign for? That's what I'm interested in. As all the Giants fans seem happy today. I know people did not want Lombard. They did not want Buras. It's insane. Where is Bronny going to is an even more popular question. I don't know. Wherever LeBron goes, probably insane. But we'll see if the Lakers release him. I don't know. I don't know if they will, though. As I can't wait to get to MLB TV. This is everything else is annoying me. I can't wait for this top 10 to be over. I'm ready for the top 10 to be over. As insane. If I had to predict, he is taking his talents to the local McDonald's. Maybe. Or it'd just be, I mean, he doesn't actually have to work for McDonald's because his dad's earned enough money in his career, right? As Dr. Checkmate, question, how does a Brit become so versed in American baseball? Actually refreshing. Dr. Checkmate, ever since I started watching baseball, I'm just addicted to baseball. I've got to be honest. It's a game I understand the best. I love the farm system. I love the minor leagues. That's half of baseball for me. I've got so much love for baseball that it's crazy, Dr. Checkmate. It's not normal for us British people. But I'm a huge cricket fan as well. Very similar sports in terms of the type of fans you get. Obviously, bat and ball. Different in the game sense, but kind of similar. Been a big fan of cricket my whole life, and ever since I started watching baseball, I'm even a bigger fan. As Jays Villa Panthers, it's quite annoying how we dropped 10 picks, so our first round pick is second round. Jays Villa, I do actually, I did see that before the draft. That is frustrating. That's what you get for the penalty price, right, though? That does happen. Yep, the Blue Jays received a 10-pick penalty for exceeding the second surcharge threshold of the competitive balance tax. The Dodgers also got a 10-pick penalty. Also, the Phillies and the Yankees got a 10-pick penalty as well. So they're all the teams that got a 10-pick penalty. That's good for the Giants because they are going to be picking twice before the Giants even, before the Dodgers or the Yankees even pick once. And you know what? Guys, a little trivia question. Which player was picked at 29 that is one of the best players in the league right now? Who knows that? I want to test your guys' knowledge. As Dr. Checkmate, to be honest, in the MLB, it might work in London if you can get a fan base. Dodge checkmate. I don't think there's ever going to be a big enough fan base. That's just my opinion, but that's what I think. As you think Justin LeBron's going to the Angels? As insane. Lee might be the only fan of that MLB team. Lol. Insane. You may not be wrong. I'd still pick the Giants though, even if that MLB team in London became the best team as well. But Jays Villa Panthers, that's one of the things with the Giants. At least your front office and your ownership will spend over the tax threshold. Giants won't, and that's what's annoying. As Tyler Bell is going to the Colorado Rockies at pick number 10, and that will round out the top 10 in the 2026 MLB draft. There you go. I don't know what you guys make of that pick. I'll give you my opinions in just a second. But that's the pick here. As Jays Villa Panther says, same with the me about how I got into baseball, but playoff baseball is about the best for me. Yep, Jays Villa Panthers, playoff baseball, I mean, ice hockey and baseball are the best two playoff sports in America, in my opinion. As, yep, Tyler Bell is the pick for the Colorado Rockies. And he's a shortstop out of Kentucky. And he's from a college, obviously, so he's a little bit older. And they go with the shortstop there, Tyler Bell, and we'll see then. So Justin LeBron and Jacob Lombard are dropping outside the top 10. I did not have that on my bingo card. Astro Monkey, the Giants pick again at pick number 29. That's when the Giants pick again. As Spencer, a few of these players I know more about a few of the other ones. As Zim, check out the clips I sent you. All right, I'll check out the clips you sent me here in a little bit. But now I can finally get off this stupid thing and go on to MLB TV, where it's it runs so much smoother. As oh god, everything's so slow today. The heat is killing all my devices. It's making them slower than a snail with sticky pads to his feet. That's how slow everything is today. By the way, we have got the scores going at the bottom, as well as the draft picks going on. So if you want to know when your team plays, your team will play down at the bottom as well. By the way, I did predict every score today. I put that video up on my channel as well. So if you're interested, feel free to let me know. It's insane. I just rewatched the Monster Truck Jam Jackson Flora clip. It's still hilarious. That should be his nickname. We should get Monster Truck Flora to be our nickname. Astro Monkey, it's 90 degrees, but there's no aircon. So the house actually gets hotter than 90 degrees. It's actually like 95. As Dr. Checkmate, it's 92 today. Yeah, that's cool over here. Astro Monkey, hydrate indeed. Cheers to everyone. I try not to drink on stream as much as possible. I want to keep it as professional. You never see them drinking on the MLB network, so I try not to drink as well. As Jays Villa Panthers. By the way, just pointing out your name, you support the Blue Jays. You support the Panthers. Is that the ice hockey Panthers? The Florida Panthers, or is that the Carolina Panthers in the NFL? And also, I'm guessing, are you an Aston Villa fan as well? As the Stanley Cup final was so good this year, and the best game for me last year in the playoffs was Game 5, the ALDS, Game 7 of the ALCS, and Game 7 World Series, even though we lost. Yep, Zim, Aston Villa. Is that who Jay supports? Is Spencer? Check what I posted on Discord when you get a chance. I found it on Twitter. We'll see. I'll check in a minute. I'm just getting the MLB draft up on MLB Network because it runs a lot smoother, because I don't have to use a VPN over here in the UK, because there's no way of me getting the other picks without it. As insane, Nationals took Chris Hakopian. You don't know who that is. But also, can I just say, MLB Network, are you alive, MLB Network? You said you would show every pick from 11 to 20. From the past the top 10. They haven't even showed it yet. And also, what's going on with my big board? It needs to update. We're on the Nationals. There we go. As, yep, up the Villa. All right, Jays Villa Panthers. I'm a Brentford fan. Not many of us in the world, but I am a Brentford fan. as Florida Panthers suck. I tell you what, there was a good fight between the goalkeepers again in the Sharks-Panthers game. That was pretty nice. It's Dutch checkmate, switch hitter from Kentucky. He's a switch hitter from Kentucky. This is the latest pick from Texas A&M. Zimzim, why is that? We got Texas A&M and we got from Kentucky. And all right, Zimzim, no need to crap on our team. That's enough. Everyone hates the Florida Panthers as... No, Spencer, Unai Emery is a good manager. Lombard is dropping like crazy. That's because he's not got very good bat-to-ball skills at all. It's power or bust for a guy like Lombard. Jays Villa Panthers. I mean, like we don't, we'll be back, but I can't believe I'm saying this, but Toronto can make a deep run. That's because the AL has been so bad. So, yeah, they definitely could make a run late on. I also think the Red Sox, I know you guys are going to laugh at me, but the Red Sox could make a run as well. 1-7 in a row. A lot of talent on that team. And in a bad AL, as Zimzim, that would never happen. Trust me, that would never happen. As you guys have already announced the Nationals pick, I'm getting live coverage, and it's not happened yet. As Anthony, what's your Giants take Lombard at 29 if he's there? Anthony, what's up? How's your Saturday? No way he falls to 29. Zim Shador Sanders type shit. Could you imagine? All in the name, and he falls down. As that would be hilarious. So the first 10 picks so far, it's been Chalowski, Emerson, Lackey, Flora, Curiel, Rose, Booth, Buris, Gracia, and Bell is your top 10. As you're talking about ice hockey. You're talking about ice hockey. All right. Are you a Maple Leafs or a Montreal fan? Why am I saying that? You're a Florida Panthers fan. My bad. We'll see. They had a bad year last year. A lot of injuries to deal with. I think you guys, I mean, you were back-to-back Stanley Cup final winners. You had one bad year. You definitely could make a run. As Anthony, it's going good. I was watching Eric and Armin and I Dynasty. All right, Anthony. Yeah, I didn't know they were going live. Otherwise, I would have hopped on their stream and done a dual stream with them. But I did not know they were going live for the draft. It's insane. Exactly, Wilson. And they're trading Scooble. Don't tell Exodus that. He does not want them to trade Scooble. As also, guys, you're saying the number 11 pick's already been already happened. I mean, I'm still waiting here on MLB Network. I mean, it says the picking is in, as Eric just ended his stream. All right, I didn't know he was live, so I apologize, guys, for that. As no, the Blue Jays could definitely. Toronto is one of the hottest teams of last month. Jays Villa Panthers, absolutely he could. As Terrence Google, what a name that is. I don't think the Maple Leafs. I know they got Gavin McKenna, but there's still a lot of holes in that team. As Wilson, the pick is in. Terrence Google. Jared Gringler with the number 12 pick. Are you guys one pick ahead? Because I've not even got a number pick 11. You're looking at Twitter. Well, there you go. That's why you're so far ahead. We ain't doing Twitter. I'm enjoying this draft. I mean, definitely not Google. Wilson. Could you imagine a guy with the name of Google? I kind of like it. Taylor, you're going Toronto Maple Leafs 2027 Stanley Cup champions. We'll see. As the commissioner's coming out. Right, I'm ready for the 11th pick. You guys are already on pick number 12. We'll see the Nationals select here, though. But I know Jared Grindling was meant to go in this range. As here comes the commissioner. With the 11th pick in the 2026 MLB draft, the Nationals are going to select Chris Hakopian. He is a second baseman from Texas A&M. Well, there you go. You don't see many second basemen drafted this early. Normally they're always shortstop and then they get moved over to second base. Now, Chris Hakopian is pretty good pick. I saw he was going to go in this range. As that's all good, Wilson. That's all good. Yeah, insane. Good thing we didn't take Jacob Lombard. The dude is falling like crazy. Now, Chris Hakopian, he can make hitting look easy and he doesn't miss fastballs. Now, he could wind up as an outfielder instead of a second baseman. If you can't hit the off-speed pitch, though, you will be found out in the major leagues. That's where he needs to adjust when he gets higher and higher. His hit tool's great. Power, not great. His fielding and running is not very good. So low athleticism, high baseball skill. Kind of a Gavin Keelan-esque pick for the Nationals at pick number 11. As Jays Villa Panthers, no, we have not been hot, and we have lost series to the Astros, Rangers, and who else? Because of us, they are back at 500, and finally, after Cease's no-no through 8 at the Giants, it has sparked us. You started off the year awful. The past month, I believe you've been one of the better teams in baseball, though. Jays Villa Panthers. As Anthony, the Giants should just start using AI to draft and develop since they suck at it. Anthony, what do you think of Jackson Flora? What was the reaction like over there on Eric's channel? I'm thinking it's a fan pick, not in terms of they drafted him for the fans, but it's a pick most fans are going to be happy with. Was it the best player available? I don't know. As a result of the other picks in the draft, I'm feeling like it might just be a good pick. As insane, you are so far ahead. It's crazy. They definitely need to use AI to develop pitches, though, Anthony, because the Giants can't develop to save their life. As insane Dodger fan undercover. I know Taylor is a Dodgers. Well, Taylor and Chase. Chase is a Blue Jays fan. Taylor says he's a Dodgers fan. As Jays Villa Panthers, absolutely. What a twat Elliot Ramos was. Bat flipping a base hit when you're losing 10-0. What are you doing? Yes, you broke up the no-no. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, sorry for my language. What are you doing? It's embarrassing. As the Brewers Pirates right now, 7-6 live. That's game 1 of the doubleheader. Good game going on. I mean, I don't think any baseball games should be going on during the draft, but that's just me. As Anthony, I did see there's comparisons to Carson Wisenhunt. I'm not going to be happy if he's a Carson Wisenhunt clone at 4th overall. Anthony, I think the Giants were hoping one of the top 3 fell to them. All 3 of them went in order as most people expected. And look, I think people say that he's a fast with change-up guy. I think that's why he gets comparisons. He's got to be able to get another pitch in there. Otherwise, he's not going to be as good as people hope. As, yep, Gale, we did get the best pitcher in the draft. That's one thing. At least we got the best pitcher in the draft, if anything else. Also, no other pitcher's gone yet. So we got the best pitcher in the draft by a mile. And it's not even close. And the Giants, they need pitching prospects in the draft. As I'm insane, I'm sure you're already going to be on to the Miami Marlins pick before you know it. This is where they like 3 picks ahead. Come on. So we're on to pick number 12. Again, the guys I want the Giants to get at pick number 29 is Archie Horn, the shortstop. That's who I want the Giants to get at pick number 29. He is one of the most talented players in the draft from St. Ignatius Prep in San Francisco. As oh yeah, right, Zim and Spencer, let me get to your picks after this pick. As insane, the Twitter guy hasn't announced it yet. Well, Jeff Passan, is that who we're calling the Twitter guy? Insane. As here we go then with the 12th pick in the draft. The the Angels are going to be taking Jared Grindlinger, the outfielder from Huntington Beach High School. There you go. So they go with the outfielder, and the Cardinals are now on the clock. Now, Jared Grindlinger, he's a 2-way prospect. He just turned 17 years old. Now, he can throw 96 at 17 years old. This is a guy I know pretty well. He's probably more of a batting prospect, I would say. But he's a first-round talent in terms of batting. He's a first-round talent in terms of pitching as well. We'll see. You know, the last 2-way player that was successful, Bryce Eldridge, he could throw 96 at 17 years old. I would say look for him to be a batting, more a batter than a pitcher. But he can certainly do both. So the Angels, they select him. Good pick. To me, that's an A+ pick for the Angels. That's my first A+ pick of the draft, by the way. Insane. Insane. Seriously insane. And also, maybe Justin LeBron. I think Justin LeBron is going to go pretty soon. I love that pick for the Angels. And you know what? The Angels doing something right. I thought you'd never hear it. Sim, why is Reggie Crawford's a bust? I don't even care about Reggie Crawford. He's a bust. He's going to be a nobody. If anything, the only thing he's ever going to be for the Giants is a two-way. Is a relief pitcher. That's the only way. He's not going to be anything more than a relief pitcher for the Giants. The dude's too injury prone. He's a bust. You just got to admit it. Move on. On to the next year. As by the way, just to let you know, on Jared Grinlinger, they did call him as an outfielder, not a two-way player. So to go with that thinking that I said, this dude is more of a hitter than a pitcher. We'll see if the Angels carry on with him being a pitcher though. As Ethan, I'm here, very tired. Ethan, last night was a long stream. Your Cardinals are up next. I know it's been spoiled on X, but we're not going to spoil it. Zim, that's my opinion. That's all I'm going to say. That's my opinion. As all right, you want some Jackson Flora highlights? We can show you some Jackson Flora highlights. Here's some Jackson Flora highlights. If let me get this on there. That is terrible quality. There's Jackson Flora though. I don't even know if you're going to even see that. But Jackson Flora, fastball that could top 100. Change up, that's nasty. See if he can develop any other pitches. As Anthony, I don't follow college or high school players, so until I see them in the minors, I can't make an accurate judgment on them. And Anthony, I know you love the minor leagues, so you're definitely going to get a good look at them at the minors. Ethan, it did get spoiled. I don't know who it is. For some reason, Ethan, they already know who's at pick number 14. But I'm not Zim's spoiling it for everyone and ruining it for everyone. But I'm not looking at the chat, Ethan, at who they're saying, because I actually don't know who they're going to take at number 13. But Anthony, I don't follow college or high school that much, but I do listen to all these Baseball America, Keith Law, all these guys, The Athletic. I do a lot of reading on it. As Anthony, maybe they can pick up Patrick Bailey's clone. Maybe Anthony. Imagine they did. As just to spill water there. Ethan, Jeff Passan on X is spoiling it for everyone. That's how. The pick is in for the Cardinals. The pick is also in for the Marlins. The pick is probably almost in for the Diamondbacks as well. This is how far we are behind. It's a bit NFL style, this is. That's right. The commissioner is coming to the podium. The Cardinals pick is about to be announced. As here is the commissioner. He got a boo at the start. He doesn't actually get booed every time he comes up, though, which surprises me. As with the 13th pick in the in the MLB draft, the St. Louis Cardinals, Trevor Condon. All right, Trevor Condon, the outfielder, is getting selected by the Cardinals. This is an interesting pick. Ethan, let me know how you feel. Insane. I'm going 4-1 today. Trevor Condon, he's 5'11", 170 pounds, but he's like a monster. He's got a great personality. He plays more like 6'8" than 5'8". He's a beast, and he goes to Etowah High School, so he's a young high school player. And comparisons for him is Pete Crow Armstrong and Kevin McGonigal. If he lives up to those expectations, Cardinals, you've got a brilliant pick. Yep, Anthony, it means most of the top targets are off the board, and now it's a free-for-all. To me, Archer Horn, look out for Archer Horn. That's where I'm most excited to see where he goes. And Justin LeBron. Where's Justin LeBron going to go? Because I believe the Miami Marlins selected at number 14, Jacob Lombard, who was mocked to go to the Giants in some mock drafts at pick number 4. He's fallen all the way down to number 14. As I tell you what, I do like this guy's attitude. I like Trevor Condon's attitude. It's pretty good. You know what I get? Why do all these players wear chains? Do they think they're all swag? They're like, look at me with my chain. You know, I'm 17 years old. I'm swag. Go, dude. Hook 'em. I would find that all a little bit stupid. No, I'm going 4-1 Insane. Maybe I'm a little bit too cocky. Spencer, the Marlins are up. Although Zim already told us who they took. So it's looking like it's Jacob Lombard, selected by the Marlins. Insane. That's just how I feel. You guys can disagree. That's just how I feel. Look at me, dude. Showing off my riches. You know, that kind of attitude. But it's all good. Oh, what are they talking about? They like him more than PCA. What are they talking? No way they like him more than PCA. Insane. I don't think... I think we'll keep Harlan quiet. Actually, Insane. The only thing that worries me is about will Mark Guehi play? If Mark Guehi doesn't play, then I'll be a little bit worried. If it does, I'm fully confident. As Anthony, aura farming for the Cuds. Exactly, Anthony. As advert time, baby. Repeat. We're on an advert. So, Spencer, by the way, if you're still in the chat, let me check what you sent me on Discord. I'll pull up a YouTube video of Jackson Flora, though, for you, the Giants fans, as well. As, Spencer, what is this? Why is there a... the sun is so bad. Why is there a full map of Norway? Why is everyone waiting for Norway? We can't have that, Spencer. As, no, we will not keep Harlan quiet. He is the one carrying them. I think he gets 1 goal. It's why I got 4-1. As Insane, Liam, post that clip of you doing that thing in the highlights, lol. Insane, I ain't going to do... well, maybe I will. I may post that clip in the highlights, actually. The highlights are only going to be... well, I don't know. I'll probably only do Giants highlights as a little clip. I'm not going to do highlights for every pick. But Spencer, the Miami Marlins are selecting high school shortstop Jacob Lombard. With the 14th pick, Jacob Lombard, one of the bigger players in this draft. Lot of talent. He's got a brother who's a top 100 prospect with the New York Yankees. Just they worry about his bat-to-ball skills. Power, great. Contact, nah. So we'll see. Anthony, it ends today. I tell you, the only thing that worries me is normally there's an upset every round, and I don't see Argentina losing to Switzerland. That's what worries me the most out of anything. More than actually Norway. It's just that there's always an upset, and there's been no upset. As not 4-1. Okay, it's going to be 1 goal game to us in final minutes, or anyone's game. Jay's Villa fan. I'm just a bit deluded. I'm an England. You know what? I was worried about Mexico. I'm just feeling confident. Although Norway, look, they with their backups, they did very, very well against France. Exactly Insane. There's no way Argentina are going out. As Zim, you do know you could wait until the pick gets announced. I don't even know if you're listening, Zim, but that'd be helpful. No spoilers, please. Exactly. Jay's Villa Panthers. I was hoping he would lose to they would lose to Egypt. I thought that was a serious possibility. Didn't happen. They scored 2 late goals and then the third one in added time. But that was annoying. But I don't want Argentina winning the World Cup. Please, no. As right, they're back. That was the longest advert break ever. Zim. I'm not behind on the broadcast. I'm behind in terms of the tweets. I've got the broadcast live. This is what they're doing live with the broadcast. As Jay's Villa Panthers, you went for 10 minutes and it's 2-2. Jay Villa Panthers, there you go. Also, if do you want me to call you Jay's Villa Panthers, or have you got a nickname else you'd like to call me? And also, if you could hit that like and sub, that would be much appreciated. As with the 14th pick in the draft, the Miami Marlins are selecting Jacob Lombard. Why both my fingers going that way? Jacob Lombard then is going to the Miami Marlins. Lombard, ton of potential, great power, as we've been saying all night. Can't hit that well. We'll see. Marlins, Gabe Kapler making this pick, by the way. The former Giants manager making this pick. If anyone's going to develop him, Miami, they've got pretty good at developing pitchers. Look what they turn Otto Lopez into as well. We will see. As I tell you what, Jacob Lombard, he was one of the best soccer players in America as well. So maybe I should like him. Soccer, you're good at soccer. I like him. Insane. I think he goes. I mean, I'm actually quite high on Gio Rojas. We'll see though. Anthony, there was no way he was going to fall down to the Giants at pick number 29. No way. That would have been, you would have been dreaming. Dream on. Dream on. As I'm not passing spoiling by Zim Zim, stop spoiling it. It's Joe Doyle though. I'm guessing you're saying that is spoiling it. There you go. As you know, George Lombard, he was a second-round pick by the Braves in 1994. George Lombard Jr. was a 26th overall pick by the Yankees in 2023. And Jacob Lombard, he is the 14th overall pick this year by the Miami Marlins. All good, Jays, Villa Panthers. I really appreciate that one. My fellow English friend. That's all good. That's insane. I don't know Joe Doyle existed until today. There you go, Insane and Anthony. Maybe Catlett should have been in charge of draft and not managing the team. Tell you what, the Miami Marlins are 9 games over 500. They're doing pretty good. If I do say so myself. I mean, Jacob Lombard, he's from Miami as well. So he's going to his hometown. I tell you what, Jackson Flora, Giants fan. Jacob Lombard, Miami fan. Got a couple of players that have been drafted to their team growing up. He's 18, 6'3", 180 pounds. We will see if he's any good. Zim Zim, I have no hate for the Marlins. I like the Blue Jays a lot. Although, Zim Zim, you say that, I don't know what Americans feel like on Canadian players. I don't know what Blue Jays fans think about America when the president's calling them the 51st state. As the Miami Marlins, there he is. There's Gabe the Babe Kapler. Gabe the Babe Kapler is very happy. Gonna get some burgers after this draft. And saying D-backs play the Giants, D-backs turn it around. And Anthony, Larry Bear in there making suggestions, or is he banned from the draft room? He better be banned. I would ban Buster Posey from the draft room. Now, I know they won't do that, but I would as well. As Canada will be our 51st state. No Canada 51st state. I can't even get into that. I just don't think I don't know what the relationship is between Canadians and Americans. I'm sure it's overblown in the media. Insane. You're just saying the Giants choke. Is that basically what you're saying? Zim Zim, I saw Bear in person yesterday. He's an idiot. Enjoyed watching the bullpen blow it. As long as the money, here comes the money. Money, 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 money. As long as the money comes in. As Insane. England is, yeah, definitely not Insane. We are definitely an independent country. No, it's just a joke from Trump's. I got ya. That dude is crazy. As Wilson have zero issues with the Canadian. There you go. In the media, sometimes they overblow it. Just up with the ice hockey beef. As the Diamondbacks are up next. Zim Zim, you gotta stop spoiling it. As what happened? Why did that just go black? What is going on? Why did that go black? As after the Diamondbacks, it will be the Texas Rangers, followed by the Astros and the Reds. Why has that gone black? There we go. It's back. Although that's not even showing the Diamondbacks. You might want to show the Diamondbacks because they have the next pick. As Anthony, the money probably won't be coming in much longer if the team keeps getting worse. Anthony, you're so right. I mean, seriously, this Rocky series has been a ghost town. Isn't Texas bigger than England? It's like 5 times bigger than England. As here comes the commissioner for the next pick for the Cardinals in the draft. And with the 15th pick in the 2026 MLB draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks are selecting Ryder Helfrich, the catcher from the University of Arkansas. He was, that's a solid pick. B pick by the Cardinals. He was mocked to go in this range. They don't reach. They go for a catcher. They got Gabriel Moreno, but at the end of the day, you got to go best available. Ryder Helfrich from Arkansas. Yep, the Arkansas catcher with the number 15 pick, Spencer. And I think going from Birmingham to London for my games are long drives. I know, it's nothing. Where do you live in England, by the way, Jays Villa Panthers? Let me know. Do you live in Birmingham? Or going... yeah, where do you live? He's a defensive catcher. Patrick Bailey Light, I call this guy. You live in Birmingham. All right, you live close to Villa then. Insane. Europe is like America, if you think about it. Just imagine if every European country was a state. Insane. You guys always have to compare everything to America, don't you? Absolutely not. And Wilson, Zim is so ahead, I don't even know where he is, lol. It's all these people on X. And Wilson, Adrian Del Castillo is definitely a bum. Does good against Giants. But no, Jays, I live just south of Leicestershire. That's where I live. So in the middle of the country, we're not too far apart. About an hour and a half, hour drive. We're separated, which for the UK, that's pretty big. In America, that's nothing. Zim, Canadians are the nicest people ever. I speak French, so when I go to Canada, it's amazing to meet people that speak both and are the nicest people ever. So you can say like, je m'appelle Zim. I'm not even doing it. I don't know any French. Zim, do you know Ferme la bouche? Ferme la bouche. About the draft pick, Zim. Ferme la bouche. You were supposed to play there 3 weeks ago. Nice. I'm not a Leicester City fan, though, and I was actually happy when they got relegated because so many people around me are Leicester City fans. As an insane, Lolium, I'm talking about the size of it. I know you're talking about the size of it, but I know you Americans always make it about you. As this guy is the best defensive catcher in the class for the Diamondbacks. He's got a 45 hit, 60 power, 40 run, 60 field. Big power, good defense. Tell you what, that is what most catchers are. They won't hit for average. They will hit for power. Now, they're comparing him to Sean Murphy. There you go. Player comparison, Sean Murphy. We'll see. If he turns out like Sean Murphy, the Giants are in a bit of trouble with him being in the division. Now, Daniel Jackson is on the board. He's another catcher. Keith Law said he's not a first-round talent, but he expects him to go in the first round. We will see if he goes in the first round. All right. We're about halfway to the Giants' second pick, by the way. Archer Horn. Speak it into existence. Archer Horn. As I'm insane. That's funny coming from a country whose ascot say 2 times. Without us, the world would be controlled by not democratic people. But no, without you as well, insane. It's called a working relationship. That looked a bit weird. It's called a working relationship. As a best available player, Gio Rojas and Justin LeBron are the best available, according to MLB Pipeline. Now, since Zim spoiled it, I'm guessing Gio Rojas may go here, but I don't know. All right. Good luck to the English as well, Jays Villa Panthers. Thanks for joining in and leaving the comments. I always appreciate it. Insane working, more like carrying. Carrying. You didn't carry anyone. Winston Churchill, the smartest man alive. As here's the Rangers then. Rangers, they are going to be taking the 16th pick in the draft. They're going to be taking Gio Rojas, the best high school pitcher. He's a lefty. There you go, Rangers fans. From, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I have no idea. Dixon Twoans might go next. Astro Monkey, do you already know the picks as well? These picks are getting spoiled more than an egg being left out on the side for 10 days. Insane. This is like Draymond Green saying he did all the work to help the Warriors win the NBA Finals, lol. Insane. Absolutely. Insane. You definitely... It's not like MLB The Show where you can just click sim to next pick. Zim. He's not even alive. You're right. He was. So Gio Rojas, I give this an A pick. I like Gio Rojas. I think this is a great pick. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Never heard of it. I'm not an American high school genius. Dixon Miaz is my favorite player. Is that guy like... Is that an inappropriate name? Is that what you guys have done? Is Astro Monkey just done Dixon? Astro Monkey, you tricked me. You tricked me. Fair enough. You're the first person to ever get me to do that. As Anthony, hopefully the Giants make the next pick before I deal the psychological torture of bum-ass Marley struggling with the Rockies batting order. Yeah, Anthony, I won't be live for the Giants game today. I apologise. I'm watching the England game instead. So I do apologise, Anthony. We'll be live tomorrow for the final game before the All-Star break, though. As Astro Monkey, I heard he's the dark horse of the draft. I think he's the dark horse of not just the draft, but a little bit more. Seriously, you tricked me. Yeah, good pick by the Texas Rangers. Zim Zim. Well, Astro Monkey said it first. I saw you said it as well, though. The Astros are on the clock then. We're 12 picks away from the Giants pick. 2 hours away from the England game. 1 hour away from the Giants game. Yeah, everyone's happy online. That's all good, Anthony. I apologise. You know what? The World Cup's every 4 years. I'm not gonna miss it, especially when England are playing in the quarterfinal. If it was any other team, I would have stayed on. But my apologies, everybody. You know what about MLB TV? At least they don't show adverts. Thumbs up from me. At least there's no adverts in MLB TV, unlike NBC. In saying that's because he's not very good. It's a name. He ain't very good, Insane. That's why he's fooling. They're just playing music, baby. It's like down, down, down. Zim Zim, do the first couple of innings. Zim Zim, I won't. I've got to edit the clips after this draft and then get ready for the England game and have dinner because it will be 10 o'clock and this is from 6 till 10, so there's no dinner. So I've got to get dinner, Zim Zim. So I'm having a day off for the Giants. They annoyed me so much last night. I'm joking. It was a great stream last night. We had 90 people in there at one point. Most people we've ever had. So shout out to everyone that joined last night. Zim Zim, I'll put you in a timeout if you spoil another pick, Zim Zim. Stop spoiling it for everyone. Oh, they've got a fan. She's going like, woo, woo, woo. I mean, she looks pretty happy. Why are they showing a Blue Jays fan? I don't know. It's the Houston Astros up next. Do you think about showing a Houston pick? That may have been a little bit of a better idea. Cobabundile. I mean, I didn't even know what that is. That's just said random stuff then on the adverts. Right, they got the women dancing. The women are dancing. God, you guys are just coming up with whatever names now. As you're not 4-1. Okay, it's going to be one goal going to us in 5 minutes. Wait, my God. Take that back. My chat is taking ages to catch up. With the 17th pick in the MLB draft, the Astros are going to take Logan Hughes, the outfielder from Texas. A lot of outfielders in this class. I've got to be honest, so many outfielders in this class. It's crazy. As you know what's funny? I'm seeing all these chats coming through to me late. As my God. So Logan Hughes, he went to Texas Tech, and this is the kind of range we expected him to go. He's one of the safer picks in this class. He's got plus hit tool, good zone awareness, good eye recognition. He can hit off speed. He can hit the fastball. They're comparing him to Kyle Stowers. If he's Kyle Stowers, that's pretty good because Kyle Stowers is a great player for the Miami Marlins. 55 grade and hit power, so slightly above average. Insane. You know what? You got me once. You can't get me twice. You got me once. Shame on you. Get me twice. Shame on me. Don't even think that's the saying. But you get me. As Insane, did the Reds take Justin LeBron? I'm guessing the Reds may have taken Justin LeBron. As I've got the wrong thing on the screen. Astro Monkey, no, it's all good. You tricked me. If you tricked me, fair enough. I know I watch a lot of Mark Goldbridge, and they get Mark Goldbridge to say that stuff as well. And you tricked me, so fair enough. If you trick me, then pat on your back. They're interviewing Trevin Cohn right now. LeBron James going to Cleveland or Cincinnati? He's saying in Ohio, LeBron James going to Ohio, where he was born. Wilson, AFTV, yeah. As they're just interviewing him. How about we get on to the 18th pick and the Cincinnati Reds? Spencer, LeBron going to Cincy. They don't even have they don't have an NBA team. What's going on? I'll tell you what. I think Justin LeBron is bad. I'll just be honest. D pick for the Reds. You know, dislike it if you want. D pick for the Reds. I'm going for. NBA and especially LeBron love the attention. LeBron's not going to pick for ages. That's what LeBron James does. He ain't going to pick for years. Scott, he said it's starting to realise why Eric blocked you. Insane's all good. I have no issue with Insane. I like Insane. Insane's a cool dude. So we've got the 18th pick here. As to call it Wilson. Deluded TV. Calling out AFTV. All right, guys. Let's see then. Justin LeBron James. Is that still a meme? LeBron James. Is that still a meme? I mean, it's a big meme over in the UK. I'm not sure about over there in America. But if you're a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old and you go to school and you talk about LeBron James, every kid will go, LeBron James. Every kid does that. It's weird. It's insane. I never did any of these weird jokes on Giant Sports Talk Live, trust me. The only thing I did was curse at the Giants and make fun of fantasy teams. No, Insane, you're all good. I like you, Insane. Put it that way, you're good enough to be a mod. And hey, you come in here almost every night. So I appreciate every person that comes in here every night. As we are waiting for the Reds pick here to be announced, although rumour has it, it's going to be LeBron James, the pick. As Insane, I hate LeBron James superfans. They are so annoying. You won't hate them if he signs with the Warriors, Insane, though. We'll see if he does. By the way, if you're just joining in, first of all, if you could hit that like and sub button, that would be much appreciated. But we'll go through every pick of the draft so far. I will go back while we're waiting for this pick to be announced. Roch Chalowski, the shortstop out of UCLA, went number 1 as expected. Grady Emerson, the guy with the most upside in this draft. And hey, the Tampa Bay Rays, you kind of trust them to develop their picks. Went number 2. Vaughn Lackey at number 3. Jackson Flora went to my San Francisco Giants at number 4. Derek Curiel went at number 5. A surprise there. Zion Rose, another surprise out of Louisville. An outfielder went to the Royals. Eric Booth Jr. went to the Orioles. Drew Burress went to the A's. People weren't happy about that pick. AJ Garcia went to the Atlanta Braves. Gracia, sorry. Tyler Bell, Chris Capion went to the Rockies and National for there. As Justin LeBron did go. Trevor Condon went to the Cardinals. He gets comparisons to PCA. We'll see. Jacob Lombard is going to the Marlins. Ryder Helfrich to the Diamondbacks. Gio Rojas to the Rangers. Logan Hughes to the Astros. And Justin LeBron to the Reds. And it will be the Guardians up next. As Astro Monkey, I think he wants to do the impossible and play with his son, who's still in college, but that's just my brain rot talking. No, he probably does. We'll see. Does that mean whoever he goes is going to have to get his son as well? Scott just wishes he would retire. And Spencer, as great of a player he is, LeBron can't hold my... Okay. I can't comment because I never watched Michael Jordan. But if you guys say it, then you guys say it, right? Justin LeBron, this has got bust written all over it. I'm just going to be honest. They're saying great pick. Bust. I'm calling bust. L. He's polarizing, they're saying. That's why I think he sucks. Very talented player, high upside. I just think hit tool 45, power 60, run 60, field 60. We'll see. D pick. So it's 6 titles. Who's got 6 titles? Not the bloody You'll Never Walk Alone. As there's his family, they're very happy. Willie Adama's clone is Justin LeBron. I tell you what, I'm pretty sure they'd be pretty happy if he was Willie Adamas with the 17th pick. Would I be happy if it was Willie Adamas? No. I got picked to Cleveland. I've always hated Cleveland, but hey, Zim, my guy Patrick Bailey on the back of my jersey. Patrick Bailey. I'm going to join up with Patrick Bailey. I missed him too much, so I've gone. Astro Monkey. I'm going to be watching both World Cup games. I noticed McGregor versus I can't even remember the other guy's name. I'm not a big UFC fan. I've got to be honest. That's one sport I pretty much watch most sports. UFC is not one of them. So I'm going to be watching the World Cup, Astro Monkey. We have the same amount as Arsenal, Spencer. Insane. You'd be insane to trade for Willie Adamas. Zim, I'd rather you didn't put my second name in the chat, if that's okay. As Liam Peterson to Cleveland. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow morning. I tell you what, yesterday was a crazy stream. I didn't get to bed until 9 a.m. I mean, don't even. I only got 4 hours of sleep, but we're here, so that's fine. As Zim, I'm in the UK. It's a long flight. I'll be there in a minute. It's insane. Willie Adamas was so clutch yesterday. It was the highlights. You watched the highlights. He walked with the game on the line. You know what? I was shocked he walked. He almost didn't. He swung at a pitch way outside before that. I was shocked Bryce Eldridge didn't do anything, though. As Zim, thank you for deleting that. Yeah. Right, not my second name out there. It's Scott. I'm not a fan of watching people bash people's brains in. I will watch a big boxing match like Joshua versus Fury, but in terms of UFC, I don't watch that. I like Conor McGregor as an entertainer. Insane. Archer Horn, the shortstop. That is who we should get with 29th pick. I'm telling you, he's got such high potential. Spencer, they're on in just under 2 hours. So we've got plenty of time before that happens. So here we go. The 19th pick in the 2026 MLB draft. The Cleveland Guardians are selecting Liam Peterson. There we go. Mr. Peterson, my brother from the guy from the Vampire series. Liam Patterson, whatever his name is. Liam Peterson is going to the Guardians. Astro Monkey. Of course I saw that. I mean, what is going on? What makes you a Giants game fight that much? That was crazy. I saw that Astro. I believe it was actually in the down the foul line. That was crazy. They should have got me to help. One uppercut, knocked out. Genius over here. Zim, Liam. How do you feel going to Cleveland? Well, you know what? I love the Browns. I'm wearing orange for the Cleveland Browns, so I already felt it. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful city. Ohio on the, it's central. It's near Michigan, near Indiana. I get to watch Caitlin Clark with a 5-hour drive. It's fucking shit. I'm joking. As the Red Sox, here we go. Boston is now on the clock for this draft. Then it will be the Padres, Tigers, and the Cubs due up next. Liam Peterson, he is a right-handed pitcher. So the third pitcher off the board. He's got a nasty curveball. Ethan, my time, the game ended about 7 a.m. I had to do some editing, so I didn't get to bed till 9 a.m. As Zim Zim, what did I say? I said if you spoil it, you get done. That's what I said. As an advert, right? Advert before the Red Sox pick here. As we'll see. We will see. Scott, I think we're in the clear for this soccer game in Miami. The heat index of 101, pretty much at peak heating. All right, Scott, that's okay. So there'll be no Giants game today. I apologize, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow for the Giants and Rockies final game of the 3-game set. Up the England, I'm going to have a beer and I'm actually going to get a pizza today. I like to get a beer and a pizza when England play. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let's see if they go out. Yeah, Ethan, I went to bed at 9 a.m. Yeah. I got 4 hours sleep and woke up at 1. And it's the weekend, so I got the sleep in, Ethan. Yep, Zim Zim, you're lucky. I was close. Get hot honey pepperoni. Zim Zim, I'm going for a classic today. Zim Zim, when we go out to eat, when I go to San Francisco, that's when I'll try hot honey pepperoni. Deal? It's insane. I think we should take a position player with the 29th pick, unless there is a good pitcher. So, the short Archer Horn is a shortstop. That's who I want to take. He is a position player. The Giants, they are 9 picks away. You know what? I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys think there should be trades in the MLB draft? I've got to say, I think there should be draft trades. It would make it way more fun. Just a personal opinion, but I think you should definitely include draft trades. Liam, any chance you do the 5K fish and chips challenge? Wilson, no, because well, basically, apart from Saturday, and really, I'm only having 1 pizza, and that's it. That's the only food I'll have today. I'm trying to lose weight, but if I want to put it all back on, Wilson, I can definitely do that, but definitely not. You know what? Fish and chips is nice. When you get that much, my God, it does become a bit boring. I think I need about 5 tins of curry sauce just to put it on there. As Ethan, there are trades with the later picks, not for the first 28 picks, though, Ethan. Ethan, it's not normal, but I live a kind of West Coast lifestyle. That's why, Ethan. 8 hours the West Coast is behind. So when the Giants play that game, Ethan, there is something called a night shift. Night shifts do exist. Well, Zim Zim Haddock. Haddock is nicer, but cod is a classic. I mean, to be honest, they're both nice. Zim Zim, there's not much difference. I know you say don't say there's no difference. There's not much difference. Cod, fine. Cod's higher quality than haddock. I'll go cod. I mean, it's a flip of the coin, Zim Zim. What do you think? I mean, you're going to be annoyed at me. You said don't do that. It's picks in for the Red Sox. Let's see. They've been waiting patiently. Who is Chicago? Who's Boston going to take? Cod clears. I mean, it's a higher quality fish, Zim Zim. As for the 20th pick, here we go. The Red Sox are selecting Jake Schaffner, shortstop from the University of North Carolina. Terrible pick. No, I'm joking with you Red Sox fans. Yeah, 9 more picks until the Giants. Jake Schaffner. He is a great defensive player. We'll see if that offense can translate, but he's a great defensive player. He batted .356 as a shortstop. It's pretty good. But that hit tool, will that translate? And Ethan, I'm still confused. I don't know why you're going to bed at 9 a.m. and getting up at 1 p.m. Ethan, because it's a night shift, Ethan. I don't actually, when you go to school, then you have to do what you do. When you don't go to school, Ethan, then it's kind of a crazy time we live in. But Ethan, the game starts at 3 a.m. for me. The Giants games. Also, not great arm strength for Jake Schaffner. 60 grade run. The arm strength is a little bit questionable. Will he say it's shortstop? Maybe he goes to second. Yeah, exactly insane. Now, am I an idiot for doing it? Maybe, but I do like talking to you guys. As there is the draft room for the Red Sox. Don't look that happy, if I'm being honest. I thought they'd look a little bit more happier than that. They don't look happy. All right, we'll see then. The Padres are on the clock. Hate watch time for the San Diego Padres. Apologies if there's any Padres fans in the chat. But we do not want the Padres to make a good draft pick. As Ethan, oh, it makes more sense. But why do you do it to yourself? Ethan, that's how much I like baseball. That's why. And Ethan, I watch the games anyway, so I might as well live stream them, right? And you guys are amazing, so it's really cool. As Astro Monkey, I appreciate you. Sometimes it gets tiring. You know what? At the end of yesterday, if you go back, or if you watch the video I just posted, as next forward, how you doing? Good to see you from last night. I don't know, who do you support next forward? I believe you had the Rockies on a bet, but I don't know if you support them. I can't remember. But no, I did lose my voice at the end of yesterday's stream. I got it back, though. Insane. I don't know if I'll ever get big. I'm just happy talking to you guys. We'll see. As Astro Monkey, hope you become a soccer commentator for a big league. You got the voice. I appreciate you, Astro Monkey. I would love to call baseball as well. You know, that's a goal of mine. I think it'd be amazing if I could become the first British commentator in professional baseball. I think that'd be pretty cool. I like to cover soccer. I've watched as much soccer as I watch baseball. I don't stream soccer on here because I talk to that with my family and friends. But I would love to become the first British baseball commentator. Whether that will ever happen, I don't know. As Mark DeRosa is on the mic. Yeah, your guy's favourite. We'll see who the Padres take. You know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to have a little prediction for the Padres. Because why not? I'm going to say that the Padres are going to select a position player. I'd be surprised if it was a pitcher. And I'm going to go for Bo Lawrence. I'm going to go with Bo Lawrence. And I tell you why I'm going to go for Bo Lawrence. As next forward, you're a fan of the Rockies and the White Sox, who I like all the teams, honestly. Next forward, I tell you what, I like the pick by the White Sox. Roch Chalowski, to me, he's the best player in the draft, and you guys took him number 1 overall. Also, the Rockies, I thought that was an okay pick. I don't think it was terrible. I think it was okay. As insane, the draft definitely needs to hurry up. But no, on the guy I just said, Bo Lawrence, as here's the pick by the commissioner. The Padres are selecting Coleman Warthwick. Oh, there you go. This is why I'm not an MLB draft analyst, because I said they weren't going to take a pitcher, and they did take a pitcher. As so there you go. Yeah, Zim, I was wrong. You know what? I was having a little bit of fun. So they take Coleman Borthwick. I tell you what, the Padres, they take some weird names with this. As Ethan, am I watching the draft or am I just on a website? Also, did you watch the video I asked you to? Ethan, I'll be honest, I haven't had time between the stream yesterday and this stream to watch the video. I will for tomorrow's stream. I'm watching the draft, though, on MLB Network. As Spencer, the San Diego Padres are selecting, yeah, you guys got it. Coleman Borthwick. Zim, I would love to move to America. That would be my absolute dream is to move to America, Zim. I tell you where I'd like to live the most, either Colorado or San Diego, but that's probably out my price range. But if that would be the dream. San Diego is amazing. You know, speaking of San Diego, they just had the pick. Not even because you know, I love American sports so much that staying up late, I don't know how sustainable that is as I get older. As Liam, you should live in I tell you what, Nashville's like the hot, trendy place, right? That's the hot, trendy place, Nashville. Tennessee. Maybe I can meet Tony Vitello insane. Out of Tennessee. I know, so it's too pricey for me, but they are very nice places. As they're interviewing Jacob Lombard right now after he calmed down after the celebrations. The Miami Marlins took him. Zim Zim. San Diego is amazing. Second best city in the country behind San Francisco. Not even biased. No, I think San Diego is great. You know what? I don't know if you guys know who Brewardis or FaZe Rug. I don't know. That might be too young for most of you guys. Those type of houses, though, that you get on the mountains overlooking the ocean, oh, it looks amazing. I mean, I'm never going to be able to afford them, but my God, they look nice. It's insane. Florida, Texas, and Tennessee are where all the Californians are moving. You know what? Florida, I would say insane. It's good to go on holiday. Not sure about living there. Probably too hot for me. I mean, I'm melting right now. I know, Zim Zim. Those houses like... exactly. If that would be my dream house, though. Insane. A lot are moving to Arizona, Nevada, and Utah as well. Arizona, I don't know how people live in Arizona. I know some of you guys do, but Arizona is so freaking hot. It's so hot. I don't know how people do it. Utah, I tell you what, Utah's great for skiing. If you like skiing, go Utah. I've seen some great people skiing in Utah. Spencer, not making people in Tennessee happy. No. And in St. Liam, don't worry, air conditioning is legal in Florida. I've had enough of this fan. I tell you what, these fans, they get so dusty as well. It's so annoying. But we're about 8 picks away from the Giants' next pick here, by the way. Zim Zim, move to San Francisco, San Diego, New York. New York's way too expensive. DSB, Dion, how you doing? I see you're rocking the Giants gear. It fits you perfectly, as if you were born to be a Giants fan, my brother. I appreciate it. I would wear this every day, Dion. It's just, it gets really hot. So for the draft day, I'm doing it. When it cools down, I'll start wearing it again. But for now, just hanging out this. I've also got the cream jersey that I may wear as well. But the orange jerseys are my favorite. They're really good. So you're doing well. You got anything nice planned, Dion, for the weekend? And insane, Liam, when you move to the USA, no more rooting for England in the World Cup. Insane. I'm always rooting for England. I mean, come on. You know how big the World Cup is? The World Cup is massive over here. Insane. The toughest part about getting to move to America is getting a visa. It's so hard to get a visa. Unless you get a job in America or you marry into an American family, it's almost impossible to get a visa to live in America. As we will see who the Tigers take. I'm going to go with my guy. Now, the guy, Bo Lawrence, he is one of the most talented players in this draft. The issue with him is that he may go back to high school. So teams may not take him because you could lose a draft pick. He's definitely top 10 talent. He's going to fall, though, because he may not be signed. As the Tigers, right, we're ready for the Tigers pick. And Zim Zim, I appreciate you for not spoiling it as well. And Insane, Liam, just ask Shardell to marry you. Insane, just delete that comment. Honestly, Insane, why just delete it? As the pick is coming in with the 2027, with the 27 pick in the 2026 NFL, all over the place. The Tigers selecting Cameron Flukie. There we go. Out of Coastal Carolina. Right-handed pitcher. So we're seeing a run of pitchers right now going. And look, Giants, they got the number 1 pitcher. Now we're seeing that next batch of pitchers behind Rojas, Gio Rojas. Flukie, I like this pick. A- pick, I would give this for the Tigers. I think this is a great pick. His fastball, 96 miles an hour. 19 inches of vertical break. So that fastball is probably better than Jackson Flora, even though you guys aren't going to enjoy that. Insane. A drunk Chardell, and he was like, "You're my favourite British person." Well, do you know any other British person than Chardell? Zim Zim, that's on owning pigeons. Save that for owning pigeons. It's insane. Chardell was trying to stalk you. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. Chardell, he always wants to come on the show as well. We'll see if he ever comes on the show. As they're just interviewing. So the Cubs are on next. Who will the Cubs take? Again, I don't want anyone to take Archer Horn. I want Archer Horn to stay on the draft board. Insane, you're all fine. Wilson, here's a character that Chardot. Oh, he's a character. Is he? Isn't he just Wilson? Cameron Flukie, he's a massive pitcher. He looks massive. I tell you who he looks like. Scott. Is Scott still in the chat? I don't know if Scott's still in there, but Scott, if you're in there, he actually looks like Andrew Painter. I've got to be honest, the dude looks like Andrew Painter. Zim, I've been so busy this week. I probably won't get it done until next week as well, with the games going on tomorrow. Liam, if you can give up rooting for England in the World Cup, I can give you a visa, lol. Insane. I'm never gonna give up rooting for England. I'm too patriotic for my country. Scott, who Cameron Flukie is a pitcher. I'm just saying, he looks like Andrew Painter. Big fastball, big man. I think Painter maybe 6'7", and he's got black hair. There you go. That's why I say he looks like Andrew Painter. Zim, you can make it as well, Zim, if you want. If you're that desperate. Insane. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take. If it takes 10 minutes, I can make it. If it takes more than an hour, Zim, you're the only one that I would actually go on that. Upload pigeons every day. I don't know how to make it. You want it. This is a baseball channel, not a pigeon channel. Oh, really? Is where you grew up as a child, Scott? That's pretty cool. New Jersey is that. EHT. Where is EHT? New Jersey, I'm guessing. As it takes like 5 minutes. As insane. Joe Doyle is more leaks than I don't even know what leaks a lot. American houses when there's a hurricane. I don't know. You tell me. As Egg Harbor Township. Scott, that's a funky name. Egg Harbor. You don't get names like that in the UK. I can trust me. Jersey Shore. So you're an East Coast guy, but you lived in San Francisco and then you moved back to the East Coast, Scott. As they're getting the dancers out on the stage, I can do the dancing. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, there it is. They should get me on halftime entertainment. Or bloody pick in between pick entertainment. Zim, don't spoil it. I'm going to... Zim. Seriously. As never do that again. All right, and it's Womp. I just embarrassed myself. I got you, Taylor. And insane. Liam is that thing where they roll the giant block up cheese down the hill. I mean, that is actually popular in the UK. I don't do it. I watch it because it's a good laugh, but I definitely don't do that. I got you, Scott. You wanted to be closer to family. As we're back from the advert break, Kurt's placed on the IL, Wilson. I saw that. Nick Kurtz. Now, luckily, there's a little all-star break, so hopefully he doesn't miss too many games. As with the 23rd pick in the 2026 MLB draft, the Chicago Cubs are going to take Cade Townsend. There you go, Cade Townsend. Always do that. Cade Townsend. Well, you call him Townsend. I call him Townsend. He's another pitcher. So the run of pitchers keeps going. We are going through the run of pitchers here. 4 of the last 5 picks have been pitchers. No, Spencer, I don't get embarrassed. That's why I do that. No, Spencer, there's nothing embarrassing about being a Brentford fan, though. I mean, when I was young, they were not even in the Premier League. They weren't even in the league below the Premier League. Insane, no. I would compare them to the Milwaukee Brewers, insane. That's who I compare them to. Slightly, I mean, they're not as good as the Brewers, but in terms of how well they are run, and look, they finished 9th in the Premier League. Insane. They were the 9th best team in the world. No, I'm joking. Not in the world. In England. All right, Spencer. Kay Townsend, 21, out of college. Yeah, they're never going to win it, the Premier League, Insane. But my family is from there. The Mariners are on the clock now. I know, Zim Zim, you should be embarrassed. Also, I did time you out for a minute because I did say if you leaked it, you would get a timeout. So I did time you out. Let me get this scrolled down. A bit too far there. The draft tracker, by the way, is a bit weird. Why does it just go from pick 27 to 35? Do they not include the competitive balance picks? Scott, you're watching stream from Hard Rock Stadium. Fans are licking up and ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm telling you. England. Also, I tell you what, one of my favourite songs is, I mean, I shouldn't like this song, but Marching On Together, good song. No, he's watching the live stream of the game at the stadium. Insane. For a second, I thought Scott was actually at the stadium as well. I was like, wow, Scott, you drove all the way to Miami from Philadelphia. We'll see. We'll see what the Mariners do. And then the Giants are 5 picks away. Yeah, they've got the Mariners fans there. Go Mariners. I'm rooting for Norway so hard. Zim Zim, honestly, screw you. Can we? What's going to happen? Also, guys, what do you make of this hat? I think it's this is one of my favourite hats. I know it's one of the new themed hats. Getting it the wrong way. Love this hat, by the way. Watch party for England fan. Yeah. England fans, not the best fans. I've got to say, Scotland had the best fans. All you guys with the England hate watch don't know what you're doing. Insane, Spain. I want Spain to win if England don't win. Zim Zim, why are you saying that? Let's see who the Mariners draft for here. No, I want Norway to win it, but Norway won't win it. So realistically, I want Spain to win because that's my pick before the tournament. My tournament pick was Spain Argentina in the final and Spain to win. So that's why I want Spain. I like Spain. You know, Scott will know Carlos Alcaraz is my favorite player. He's from Spain in tennis. I just like Spanish. I can speak Spanish. That's why. And I hate the French and the Argentinians. So if Norway won it, that'd be great, but Norway won't win it. Zim Zim, I apologise if I'm mean to you. As the Mariners pick is in and we are ready. As Insane, really, how come Norway can't win it? Is it because their team isn't good outside of Haaland? Insane, Norway aren't that good. Norway are overrated. They're only ranked 19th in the world. England, Argentina, France, Spain are the top 4 teams in the world. As here we go. The Seattle Mariners are selecting Ace Reese, 3rd baseman. There you go. That A pick. I like that pick. Moskova 1. Over Noskova, you mean, Zim Zim. All right, I appreciate you, Taylor. Yeah, but Insane, Brazil weren't very good. Brazil were the most overrated team in the tournament. It's like saying the Pirates would beat the Phillies in the playoffs. That's like saying Norway would beat England, and it's like saying the Pirates would win the World Series if you think Norway are gonna win the World Cup. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, I got you, Zim Zim. I wanted the other woman to win, Carolina Mushkova to win. And Scott, I do hope Alcaraz makes it back for the US Open. I read that his recovery isn't going well. I do as well. Alcaraz is by far my favourite tennis player to watch. As Spencer says, the Seattle Mariners will select Mississippi State 3rd baseman Ace Reese with their 24th pick. I like that pick. He's a left-handed bat, 21 years old. He's got power. He hits the ball basically as hard as anybody in this draft class, and he is a pull-side hitter. Insane. They can. Maybe I'm getting too cocky. I'm going to get too cocky, then you guys tomorrow are going to come on and say, England shit the bed. No, I'm going to say 4-1 England. I think 80% chance England win this game. As right, we're almost at the Giants' next pick now. We're 5 picks away from the Giants' next pick. I love the draft. Drafts. You know what? That's one thing I'm jealous about with you Americans is the draft. I wish we had a draft. It would never work in the English culture and just the England system, but I do love the draft. Taylor, that's because people like to hate on England. Because I was hate watching on Team USA as well. In fairness. And Spencer, it's been a while. We are Bumblebees. Was the Buccos last World Series, which was 79. They were down 3-1 in the series to Baltimore. All right, good fact, Spencer. Seriously insane. I thought we were going to lose to Mexico. I predicted us to lose to Mexico. Now, Norway. We'll beat Norway. Don't you worry. Erling Haaland, he's not even good. No, one thing I would say is Erling Haaland is better than Harry Kane. I'm not that biased. I would definitely take Erling Haaland over Harry Kane. And so there he is. Let's see who the Giants are going to take. This has actually been a nice little stream. Just a bit more relaxed today. Good to see a few people come in as well that were in the stream yesterday. Zim, by the way, although it's super entertaining, as the former college athlete, I think college sport is using the kids for money. Zim, I don't have a strong opinion for college sports. The only college baseball I watched was Tennessee. And I watched Paul Skeens for LSU. Apart from that, I don't watch most. And actually, Gage Wood last year I did watch from, I believe he was Wake Forest, I watched as well. I've got insane. It's not rugby, my friend. Spencer, they had Pops Willie Stargell and their last Dave Parker nicknamed the Cobra. The Cobra. That's my Cobra impression. I don't know. I definitely agree with you in college football. The team that lost, not good at soccer, USA. But Spain's going to win the World Cup. All right. Spain, you know what? Belgium did better than I thought they would do against Spain. Fair play to Belgium. But Belgium aren't that good. Belgium, I actually thought the USA would beat Belgium. Shows you what I know. That's right. The Brewers, then, you already know this is going to be a good pick. Whoever the Brewers pick here, you know it's going to be good. Our whole college system in the US is messed up, Scott. I can't comment on that, but if that's your opinion. All right, here we go. This player is going to be good. 25th pick in the draft. Matt Cain was selected 25, and Matt Chapman. They're going to select Trey Abel, shortstop. Yeah, Spencer. All right, Trey Abel. I'm guessing he's going to be good then. I mean, I don't know much about him. Just think he's going to be good. If the Brewers are taking him, then he's going to be good. That's all I can say. Is the Pirates took game 1 over the Brewers. You see, I compared, England are like the Brewers. Pirates actually beat the Brewers. And Spencer, sounds like the Milwaukee Brewers will be selecting the high school shortstop Trey Abel. Yep, you are right, Spencer. I don't know how you type all these comments out, but fair enough. Shortstop, don't know much about him. Probably a good player. The Brewers took him. He bats right, throws right. You know what I don't get? Why does that go black every now and then? It makes no sense to me. It's fine. We're back. Mets. Ooh, the New York can't get anything right. Mets are on the clock next. Okay, I'll tell you who the Mets are going to take, and if they do, then this is a terrible pick. Let me get up. Who are the Mets going to take? Because this will be a terrible pick. I'm going to make the Mets take Daniel Jackson. Spencer, never heard of him in all honesty. If the Mets take Daniel Jackson, he's a catcher. He ain't a first round talent, but he's probably going to go in the first round. If they take Daniel Jackson, I'm calling bust right now. As copy and paste. I got you, Spencer. And saying, is there a video of Flora reacting to the Giants drafting him? Insane. I didn't see it. I'm sure it'll be on X. Have you seen it on X, Insane, though? Because I know you see all and hear all on there. So if you haven't seen it, then I'm guessing maybe not. All right, the pick is in for the Braves, and the pick's going to happen right now. That happened pretty quickly. Let's see who the Braves set. Not Archer Horn. Leave Archie Horn for the Giants. Carter Beck is going to the Braves. Carter Beck, he is an Indiana State outfielder. There you go. Not Archie Horn. Why is he laughing? Why is the commissioner laughing during this pick? I mean, this is so unprofessional. Why is he going, with the big in the job, the Milwaukee Braves are going to suck. So that's the second pick for the Braves tonight. They take Carter Beck. So they went under slot with their first pick. They went a little bit over slot with this pick. And that's what that allows you to do when you have a couple of picks in the first round. Giants are 3 picks away. As yeah, Zimzim, everyone hates Rob Manfred. Indiana State Syracumas, Cia Samores, where Larry Bird went. There you go. Didn't know that, Spencer. I'm too young for that, but fair enough. I tell you, if the Mets take Daniel Jackson, I will laugh out loud. See, where is the 27th pick? Let me mess around with this. I don't get why you guys can't see the 27th pick. Round. Oh, God. There you go. There's the Mets for now. Yeah, we can do it like that. Round 1. There we go. Mets are on the clock for round 1. It's a bit weird, this whole system. We'll see who the Mets take. As Mets are drafting me. Taylor, are they? We'll see. As they've actually gone to a break. They haven't gone to a break all day. Now they've actually gone to a break. Not good enough. We'll see who the Mets take. If it's Daniel Jackson, just laugh out loud. As a little break here. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just saying, is the England lineup? Is the England line out? Whatever, I can't even get it right. Is the England line out right now? Because if it is, I'll be interested to see if who's playing for us. As by the way, there is a good video if you're a Giants fan with Alex Pavlovich posted it on X. Also, if you don't have X, let me know, and you can join the Discord link if Wilson can put that in the chat. And I can send that video to you there, where he talks about being a Giants fan and his mentality. So let me know, guys, if you can't see that and you would like to see that. As is the England lineup out? That's what I want to know. As you're not going to the Mets. All right, Taylor. And Zimzim, not a spoiler as the Mets don't count. The New York Mets. Zimzim, what do you mean not a spoiler? That is a spoiler. I mean, Carson Wiggins, so another pitcher. Wilson, where's the big board? Oh, yeah, sorry. I took that away. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I took that away. There you go. Apologies. Thanks, Wilson. Joe Doyle is just 1 pick away from spoiling the Giants pick. Don't spoil the Giants pick for us on here, please. The Mets do count. Oh, England lineup's just out. Oh, Guay's playing. England are winning. Harry Kane. Good lineup there. Good. Oh, no Saka. Saka's not playing this game. Interesting. Gordon, Bellingham, Madueke, Rice, Anderson, O'Reilly. Okay. No Saka. As here we are, ready for the Mets pick. Jackson Merrill was last taken, the best player this pick. And with the 27th pick, the New York Mets are selecting Carson Wiggins, a right-handed pitcher. So a lot of pitchers going late here. Spencer, he is old man. 2 picks away from the Giants. You know what? Carson Wiggins, I actually think that's a good pick. For as bad as Mets have been this year, I actually think that's a good pick. Fair enough. Fair enough, New York. I like it. as he had internal brace surgery last year, so he didn't actually play last year. Zim Zim break with the 29th pick in the 2026 MLB draft. The San Francisco Giants select Liam Durr out of England. I'd be better than whoever they're going to select. Trust me, I can hit one out of there. No, I'm going Archer Horn. I want Archer Horn. That's who I... If it's Daniel Jackson, I'll lose my crap. Archer Horn, hopefully. Thank you, Zim Zim. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm Archer Horn in disguise. That's who I'm really hoping for. Let's see, though. Let me get for some reason, the draft tracker's a bit weird. Insane. He is, like, just way overrated. Taylor, you're playing for England tonight. Good on ya. Hopefully you can score a goal. Hopefully you can score a goal, Taylor. All right, the Astros are up next. It's so weird. Then the San Francisco Giants, followed by the Royals and Diamondbacks. Twins beating the Angels in the top of the fifth there. The Giants game starts in 15 minutes. As Hunter Dietz and Bo Lawrence are the top two available. Zim Zim, if you are, then you're going to let all the goals in. I already know you. Taylor, you can't defend, but yes. So here's the pick with the 28th selection. The Astros are going to select Jack Riddell, a right-handed pitcher, so another pitcher off the board. The Giants are now on the clock. So Jack Riddell goes, and the Giants are on the clock, baby. Archer Horn. Get me Archer Horn, and I'll be ecstatic. Jack Riddell. Yep. Jack Riddell indeed. So, come on, San Francisco. Do it for me. Archer Horn. I feel like no one's been saying Archer Horn. I want Archer Horn. He's a bust because he's from Notre Dame. Insane. I don't know if he's a bust because he's from Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish. Who, someone said they wanted to go to Notre Dame. I didn't think you were a Stanford. You didn't go to Stanford, Insane. You don't hate them that much, do you? All right, Jack Riddell. He's more than 7 feet of extension. Seems a pretty solid pitcher. All right, come on. Come on, baby. We're on the clock. Giants are on the clock. You got to nail the draft. They'll probably go to an advert break before this as well. Well, Shardal, what's up? We were talking about you earlier. You ready for this 29th pick? What do you think about them getting Jackson Flora? South Bend is on Spencer's list. Right. There's the draft room. That is not the Giants draft room. That looks like the Houston Astros draft room. Come on. Archer Horn. Do it to me. All right, here we go. This is what they traded Patrick Bailey for right now. Let's see. Who did the Giants trade Patrick Bailey for? Archer Horn, baby. Tugboat and Archer Horn. Here's the commissioner. Right, come on. The Giants traded Patrick Bailey for Carson Bowman, right-handed pitcher from south side of Christian School. Well, there you go. I'll be honest. They said they're going best player available. He's 6'4" lefty, Carson Bowman. Won a Gatorade High Player of the Year award. Not going to act like I know who he is, but another pitcher, a lefty. It's got a funky release. American. They said they weren't going to draft for need, but they've drafted 2 pitchers. Southside Christian School. Yeah, he's I don't hate the pick. They go with Carson Bowman, the left-handed pitcher, 19 years old, 6'4", 215. He has committed to Wake Forest, so that's why the Giants probably got a little bit of a good player, because they can offer more money. His best pitch is a curveball and a low sweeper, so he can spin it. So Giants will see if they can work on the fastball. You know what, Insane? I give this an A+ pick. I actually like this pick. Not biased. I like that pick. In 9 starts this season, he had an 0.17 ERA. 91 strikeouts, 13 walks, an 0.58 whip, and 0.83 opponent average. I like it. Lefty, more pitching in the system. Got to get pitching in the system. Most win by pitchers selected in 2002 MLB draft. They're showing right now. You guys don't need to know that, but Cole Hamels is up there. Matt Cain is also in that list. All right. I believe, I don't know how many picks are in this draft. I believe it's about 40. We'll see how much longer we go for. But the Giants, they select 2 pitchers then. You know what? I think this has been a good draft for the Giants so far. I like those picks. Jackson Flora. I had to sit on the pick at the start. I didn't love it that much. But looking where Eric Booth and Jacob Lombard went, I actually like it now. Good pick. Zim. What do you think about that pick? Let me know. All right, I'll read this to the chat, Zim. Although I don't want that. As the 30th pick is going to be Taylor Abe out of Mississippi, the pitcher. I mean, so many pitchers are going right now. It's crazy. It's the pitcher. Na. All right. Carson Bowman, a Greenville native. I'm reading it. Completed the first round of tryouts for Team USA's under-18 baseball team last July. He was unsure if he would make the final cut to represent his country at the training camp held in Cary, New Sea, Northern Carolina. Bowman competed against invite-only players from every nook of the United States, fellow pitchers whose names alone struck fear into high school hitters. The competition was steep to make the most exclusive high school roster in the country. But Southside Christian Academy coach Scott Freeman knew that when it came to 18-year-old pitchers, Bowman was one of the very best in the country. Certainly the best he had ever known. There you go. The 6'4" hurler has surgical command. So he's got amazing command, a fastball that can move in different directions. So maybe he cuts it, he sinks it, he rises it, while zipping to the plate at 96 miles an hour, and a curveball that leaves even-skilled batters reeling. Still, Bowman did not want to assume there was a plane ticket to the Under-18 World Championships in Japan, automatically donning his name. He, like everyone else, had to earn it. He's a very humble guy. He's never going to assume anything, his coach said. Bowman's coach of 5 years, he was like, I might not make it, we said. We don't need to read that out. But basically, what I'm reading, he held batters to an 0.57 batting average and gave just 2 hits in 2 appearances at their Under-18 championships. He's got electric stuff. He's got a fastball that goes multiple directions. His best pitches are the curveball and the sweeper. I like what I'm reading about this Carson Bowman. Good pick by San Francisco Giants. Or not, may not be yours if you're not a Giants fan. But it'll be the Arizona Diamondbacks due up next, and we are an hour away from game time between England and Norway. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, I like the way every day is a holiday. Ooh, baby, I like the way England are gonna win the World Cup. Maybe not. We'll see. But no, I like the Giants draft. I've got to say, whether they went best player available or whether they went for pitchers, either way, they needed pitchers. I'm happy they got pitchers in the end. So I'll stay on a little bit longer, guys. Just to let you know, not going to stay on for too much longer. Probably get round through this competitive balance round, and then how many picks are there after the competitive balance round? Because that might be where I call it a day. Yeah, after these picks are done. I'll be done to watch the England game. But I'll be live tomorrow for the Giants. I will not be live for today's game, which starts in 5 minutes, is it? I believe. Because I am watching the England game. So apologies, everyone. I won't be live for the Giants game today. We will be back tomorrow. As Scott says, please stop. I'm sorry, Scott. And Insane, when is our next pick? I can get that one. Shardo, go England. You're a good singer. Shardo, I'm only joking. Shardo, it's fine. As Spencer says, please stop as well. We ain't doing 1877 cars for kids, Taylor. Insane, definitely not. I'm stopping the singing. As the 31st pick, the Diamondbacks are going to select. Thank you, Insane, for putting that. Blake Bryant, a right-handed pitcher. There you go, another pitcher. So many pitchers going off the board right now. Shardal, if you want to do it on your channel, we can, but not on here. So Blake Bryant, a pitcher. I mean, these pitchers are flying off the board now. You know what? I'm not even going to give you a grade anymore. I'm not knowledgeable enough when we get this deep down. Shardal, are you a good singer, Shardal? 1877 cars for kids. Where I think everyone's heard enough of that song, to be honest. No more cars for kids in the chat. Honestly, you guys are KMBR lovers. You love your cars for kids. Exactly, Scott. If we did it on here, I think I may lose all 142 subscribers that we have. So definitely not going to do that. As we'll see what the Cardinals do here. All right, if you say so, Shardo. Four more picks left of the first round. Now, they do the second round today as well. Shardo, you all are spamming everyone's least favourite song in the chat. I mean, seriously. You guys must be happy with the Giants draft then. Let's see if the Cardinals take. We'll see if they go with another pitcher. A lot of pitchers. I want to see if Archie Horn goes off in the next four picks off the board. You know we were saying, by the way, you said we had the 55th pick next. What I would say is what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if we can't get a top 10 pick this year, but at least next year we may have like the 40th pick or the 38th pick, because if we finish last place, we do get a second round pick as if we were the last team. So the audio is broken by the MLB network. Brilliant audio there. And here's the commissioner with the 32nd pick. The Cardinals are going to take Tegan Coons, another pitcher. So it's position players early and now pitchers late. He went to high school in Pennsylvania, Scott. Who has the 67th pick? Oh, I'll check for you, Taylor. I'll check who has the 62nd pick. I don't know. I'll search it up. MLB full draft order. As Insane in 7 starts, Carson Bowman. I know he was really good. We'll see. The Giants, because they traded Patrick Bailey, they were able to get that pick, and they were able to offer higher slot. So he was committed to college, but we will see. The Boston Red Sox have the 67th pick in the draft. Taylor. Zim, who are you talking about? Basketball? I mean, what are you talking about? Who's Curry? Oh, Tegan Coons out of Tennessee, by the way. Tony Vitello. So the Giants could have gone for him. They probably asked Tony Vitello, what do you think of this kid? They didn't draft him, though. He goes to the Cardinals. Wouldn't that have been funny if the Giants drafted a Tennessee guy? They haven't, though. You know what's pretty cool? I don't know about you guys, but it does feel pretty cool getting the best pitcher in the class. Mason Edwards. Is that who you want in saying Mason Edwards? We'll see. I don't know if Mason Edwards would fall. Where's he going to go? What kind of range is he going to go? The left-handed pitcher. I think he's going in the next 10 picks. I've got to be honest. Here's the Rays' second pick now. The Rays are going to draft Taj Marchand from James Island High School, South Carolina. There you go. I'm sure Tampa probably nailed that pick. Well, Marchand. Shortstop. So finally, two shortstops drafted by the Rays, by the way. Zim, what's even going on? I don't even know what's going on. Is it golf or something? You were just saying random names. Like, I have no idea what's going on. So the Rays take a shortstop. We got two picks here. The White Sox and the Rockies. And then I will call it a day on this live stream. And we'll be live tomorrow for the Giants game. As Jesus Rodriguez is in the lineup today for the Giants. Izzy Scott. All right, that's good to hear. Insane. I do play a lot of fantasy football. Yes, I'm addicted to it. 17 years old. So very, very young. Fair enough. We'll see if he's a good pick. Very, very high upside. They actually had a camera as well for him. He looked very happy. I'd be happy going to an organisation like Tampa. First in the AL East right now. Yeah, golf. All right, I got you, golf. Yep, Cox did go on the IL. As Wilson got to go. All right, Wilson, I appreciate you joining. We're going to end the stream anyway after these last two picks. But appreciate you. And see you tomorrow, Wilson. And enjoy your weekend. Insane. You got to take care as well. Or saying you going as well. As Marley's a clown. What's going on with Tyler Marley? Has he already given up a run? The game just started. One pitch, one out. You are to be a quick game, and then I wouldn't have even missed the England game. All right, who are the White Sox taking? Yeah, insane. See ya. See ya, as the Yankees would say. All right. The Rockies are going to take with... the White Sox are going to take with the 34th. Landon Tome, a shortstop. So back-to-back shortstops have gone here. No, Ethan, the Red Sox won't finish with 90 wins. Come on. Marley sucks. You guys all hate Marley. No way. The Red Sox will finish 84 and 78. That's what I think. I think they'll make the playoffs, so. All right, one more pick of the first round here. Guys, if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. That would be much appreciated. Scott, no, they would say if he did. They haven't said anything. He's 18 years old. He's a lefty from Burr Ridge, Illinois. He's committed to Florida State. He's got 55 grade hit and power. They say he can hit. And then the final pick of the first round. As competitive balances, picks will end. I'll tell you what I like as well. I don't know how many of you guys play MLB The Show, but that means when I do a rebuild with the Giants, I get the 4th pick and I get the 29th pick. It's pretty good going. K Zim, all right. I mean, you can spoil it now, Zim. Ethan, no, 84 wins for Cardinals as well. Don't go to an advert now. Oh, no, they're just showing him. Ian Kennedy and Joba Chamberlain. Oh, the Yankees are at 35. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the Rockies up next. They're 37. I'm an idiot. They're really silly me. They don't have it on PC next door, do they not? That's a shame. So the Giants then, 6 pitches, 2 outs for Marley. Good going. The Yankees are on the clock next. All right, let me switch over to the different thing and get the New York Yankees on the clock. Because for some reason it's really weird. This thing doesn't really make sense to me. But the Yankees are on the clock. Then it'd be Scott. Then it'd be your Phillies, followed by the Blue Jays. Well, the Blue Jays actually, and the Dodgers. That would be the end of the first round. All right, maybe I have to go to the Dodgers pick then, because that's all round one. We will see. We're 3 hours and 10 minutes into this stream. As Ethan, I'm going to give you an MLB team, and you can tell me when they will win a World Series. All right, Ethan, if you want, you can do that. Feel free. I mean, I'll give you a range. I won't give you an exact year. I'll just give you a range. It's going to be hard, Ethan, but I'll see what I can do. As Scott, I know 2050, the Angels. 2050, like Scott says. Hunter Goodman double, no surprise there. As you're missing 37 and 38. Zim, the way it works, because they're competitive balance picks, it's not on the same sheet. So it's really weird, Zim, how it works. But I do change it back when 37 and 38 come on. But I get what you mean. It does look confusing. As, okay, the White Sox, 2032. Ethan, I'll go 2032 with the White Sox. They've got a lot of good young players over there. I go 2032. What about you? What do you think? Let me know. As the New York Yankees then, well, if they take Archer Horn, I swear to God. Hunter Dees, the lefty. He was the highest player on their draft board. So they go with the consensus. And the Phillies are now on the clock. A pitcher for the Yankees. Devin, what's up, Devin? I'm about to end the stream. After pick 40, we'll probably be on for another 20 minutes. But welcome, Devin. How are you? How's your weekend going? There'll be no Giants game today because England are playing. But we will be back tomorrow for the Giants. And then we'll be doing the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game as well. As Zim say, Zim will give you good commentary of it. It's going good, yeah. Giants had a pretty good draft. Thank you. Go England, yes. I'm getting nervous. Big day today. Scott, oh no, after the stream, I'll order it. Not now, because if it comes early, because I still got it'll take me 30 minutes to edit everything after this stream as well, and then set up the stream for tomorrow. As actually, there you go. You get live updates of Giants game right there. And go England next forward. You put a bet on England. 2027, Ethan. Maybe Zim. I want Archer Horn. He's not actually like a first round talent. He's just got a ton of upside that he could be one of the best players in this draft class. Ton of talent. As there's the Philly fanatic. Scott, your Philly fanatics there. Scott, anyone you want them to draft, do you know? As the Philly fans are happy. We'll see who they take. The Rockies are up next twice before the Blue Jays will pick 39. And the Dodgers to close out the game. The first round, sorry. As what did Zim say? 0-0, end of 1. Scott, I have not done any research, so any comments would be unintelligent. All right, Scott, that's fine. look, maybe you draft my guy, Archer Horn. Hope so. Let's see if we can draft my guy. But I'm not too fussed, Zim. The late round picks, they are what they are. I mean, I'm not going to act on here like I know what they are and be a genius. As there's a lot. We're expecting a pitcher here, according to the team on the broadcast. And they're also saying it could be Daniel Jackson, the catcher. If it's Daniel Jackson, the catcher, I'm sorry, that would be a bad pick. That'd be my feelings there. By the way, the Giants, they're facing Michael Lorenzen on Sunday. If you can't beat Michael Lorenzen and a 6.46 ERA, my God. Trevor McDonald will be going tomorrow as well. They're thinking Mason Edwards may go here. Zim, I know you liked Mason Edwards. I know Insane liked him as well. And also, they also said Mason Edwards, he's like Gage Wood, who you guys, Scott, drafted last year as well. Could be interesting. Let's see who they take. It's going to be a pitcher, position player for the Phillies. They're building it up here. They're taking their time. As here comes the commissioner. Here we go. The 36th pick in the draft. Philadelphia Phillies are going to select Tyler Spangler, shortstop. All right. They went with no one. They were all talking, and they went with no one that the panel mentioned. There you go, Scott. Shortstop, Tyler Spangler. Tell you what, he looks like a dude. He looks pretty good. You're back, Jays Phillip Panthers. All right, after this first round's ended, we will be ending the stream in about 10 to 15 minutes, but welcome back. And Gage Wood, I wanted the Giants to get him last year, actually, the pitcher. How about the Dylan Smith Noble Tiger? Zim, I don't care about Dylan Smith. Sorry, I'm alive. My high school De La Salle. All right. We will see. Also, Jays Villa Panthers, do you need the England team or have you seen the England team? Because I can give you the team from Danville, Scott. So, up next is the Colorado Rockies with the next 2 picks in this draft. All right, let's see. Just have to find the bloody have to find the Rockies on it because it takes ages. You need it. Zim, I don't know what the Noble Tiger is. All right, the England lineup. I'll get that up for you right now. No Bukayo Saka. Blue Jays Villa. That's the big miss. As Concord. Spence, why are you naming a plane? Concord. No, it's Pickford, Conza, Stones, Guay, O'Reilly, Anderson, Rice, Bellingham, Madueke, Gordon, and Kane. As you have a great football program. He had a Noble Tiger, though. That's insane, especially for a demand on random. I did not know that. As Luis Ariz struck out, really. Insane. The Giants are playing right now. The game started 13 minutes ago. Insane. Yeah. I can't do it, though. You forgot there was a game today. All right, Devin. Hey, Devin, I appreciate you joining in, even if it's just for a little bit. Have a good weekend. Yeah, insane. I'm not doing the game. I chose England or the game, and I chose England. Is it, Spencer? East Bay. As here's the pitch for the Rockies. With the 37th pick of the draft, the Colorado Rockies are selecting Daniel Jackson. There you go, the catcher. Bad pick. I'm telling you, this guy's a bust. I'm sorry, Rockies. That guy is a bust. I don't like him. I'm telling you, bad pick. By the way, Zim or Insane, if the Giants hit a home run, I'll play the song. Even though we're not doing the game. Although I see the Giants went down 1-2-3. I don't like this pick, Spencer. I think he's a bust. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he's a very good pick. So the Rockies are up next. You know what's weird? You know what's weird to me? It says round 2, but round 1 for the Dodgers. It doesn't make any sense. Yep, classic Giants 1-2-3 inning. We'll see. As there's the fans there clapping. The family, they're happy he's been drafted. I don't blame them. Good. Good for him. By the way, guys, I set up the stream for tomorrow. If you could give that a like, that'd be appreciated as more people see it. I'll look up a Noble Tiger, Zim. You got me when I'm really nervous because England are playing soon. And I really don't want them to lose. Well, the artist, a baseball acronym for no outs, bases loaded, ending with team incapable. What? Bases loaded. No outs, bases loaded, ending with team. Does that mean basically they don't score with the bases loaded? Oh, and no outs. I got you, Zimzim. The Rockies are the bases loaded, no outs. I see what you mean now. Insane. Marlowe's pitching well. Time to turn off this game. Tune into the England-Norway game, lol. Exactly. All right, they're drafting a pitcher, the Rockies. Logan Rediman. And now the Blue Jays are on the clock. So Logan Rediman is going to the Rockies. Yeah, he won't dominate Insane. Not worried. There you go. Well, I always do the wrong hand. Logan Redman will go to the Rockies. Blue Jays are on the clock. So, Jays, Villa Panthers, your Blue Jays are on the clock right now. We'll see who they take. Let's see. Then the Dodgers. Then the big bad blue Dodgers who had the 40th pick. Zim. Read the full thing. What do you mean read the full thing, Zim? I'm trying to read the full thing. No outs, bases loaded. Anyone with team incapable of getting easy run. There you go. There's the full thing. Logan Rediman is 21, 2 seasons at San Diego. Right-handed pitcher, 95 to 6 mile an hour fastball. Can touch 99. Yep, I've got you. Taylor, if only my brother could see the Jays pick. Exactly. Let's see. So Archer Hood still not been picked. I'm telling you. Whoever gets in, he's a good player. As how many panels have they got in this bloody MLB network? Why have they got 10 people? Do we need 10 people? All right. Advert now. They have to get one more advert in before the final 2 picks. You know what? I got to say, it's good timing, though. Between this and the England game, at least this starts and finishes, and then England play. Good timing. We'll see who the Blue Jays take. See if anyone takes my guy Hood. Zim. I actually didn't know that one. That's a long acronym. No, Zim. Very, very long acronym. As it's so wrong baseball being played during these games. But during the draft. You shouldn't have games and the draft going on. Insane. Yeah. You're really pushing me there. I mean, I don't know. Insane. I don't know. I go to every Brentford game, so I probably have to. You got me. Baseball's my favourite sport. Am I bigger Brentford? I'm going to say Brentford. I'll be honest. I'm going to pick Brentford. As Jays, Villa, Panthers. We'll see if you pick somebody bad. They put an advert before your pick. Hopefully that builds it up to be something good. As we are 2 picks left of the first round here. We will see. The Giants, by the way, if you're just joining, they picked 2 pitchers. And you know what? I actually liked their pick. As this is the year for Tottenham. We'll see. We will see. No, Carson Bowman and Jackson Flora, the pitcher that everyone was talking about, the Giants picked. So they did get Jackson Flora, who was their guy. And for the Patrick Bailey pick, They got Carson Bowman, who's a left-handed pitcher. Funky release. He hides the ball late. 0.17 ERA last year. Pretty good, if you ask me. As let's come back from this break. Here we go. Coming back from the break. Yeah, I don't know what Taylor thinks. To what, win the league? There's no way they're winning the league. Nah, we will win the league. Villa. Dilated. What's up, Dilated? How are you? How's your weekend going so far? Dilated, I won't be live for the Giants game. I'm ending it after this round, but good of you to show up because England are playing, so I apologise, guys. The Blue Jays are selecting Cole Carlone, a left-handed pitcher from Arizona State University. And the Dodgers, the Smurfs, are now on the clock. He's 6'5". He wears glasses like me. A+. I like that. Jays, Villa, Panthers. As the Rose emote. You in love, Dilated? You're not winning the league. There's no way Tottenham are winning the league. I say his slider is his best pitch. If you have a good slider, that can be nasty. He's massive. We'll see. Actually, you know what? It's funny. Jays, Villa, Panthers. They compare this guy to Robbie Ray. There you go. Oh, it's a sad Rose. Oh. I apologise, Dilated. I'll be back tomorrow. And say, notice how no one cares about this game and we just all care about the draft. Just shows you how bad the Giants are. I mean, a few of you care about it. There was 90 people in the stream last night, so 90 people care. The draft, though, I'm very... This is the biggest game of the season. The draft is the biggest thing for the Giants this season. Spencer, there's a better chance of Arsenal winning their first Champions League. Brentford win the Champions League. Come on, Spencer. We're not even in it. All right, who are the Dodgers going to take? Dilated, we won't see Flora play for years. Dilated, that's not true. They said that he may be called up by the back end of 2027. They said he couldn't move fastly through the Giant system. So that's what I'm hearing on them. Piss off, Dodgers. Fuck off. Screw you, Dodgers. Go and do one. I'm sorry, Taylor. And say, now we have the trade deadline to look forward to, and then after that, it's going to be a long season. American football and ice hockey. I know. Good team, aren't we, Brentford? Good team. Didn't lose to Liverpool last year. As Taylor, I'm having a little bit of fun. I'll get these Dodgers fans off. They've got their Dodgers finger pointer. Insane. I do remember that. What's happened? It's not going off again, is it? Did he hit Devers on purpose? Yeah, because Devers hit a home run, and then Freeland said, you know, get round the move to your bum. And then Adames and Chapman got ejected. Insane. I remember that. See, Bo Lawrence is their highest rated prospect. I said he could fall. As Marley's actually doing pretty well here. Oh. 353. All right, just get over this final pick. Come on. We've got the England, the mighty, mighty England, and I got to edit the draft footage after this. Scott, we've got football once deadline passes. Insane. Exactly. And we'll be doing live streams for every 49ers game and every primetime game. White Sox just beat the Triple A's 1-0. I mean, God, the A's are sucking it right now. Here we go. Final pick of the first round. Boo for the Dodgers. Boo. You ought to be Archer Hood. Oh, there you go. They got the Bo Lawrence. He was the highest rated player. Big talent, big threat. He may go back to college, but if the Dodgers draft you, then you're probably going to go. As you're going to watch England-Norway. All right. Anyway, guys, I apologise. I'm not going to do the Giants game today. The first round has been complete. Spencer says after the Dodgers. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a 1 o'clock. Well, I'll be live at 1 o'clock tomorrow for the Giants game on the West Coast, 4 on the East Coast, 3 Central Time. Everybody, the Giants at Jackson Flora, and the Giants took Cole, no, let me get this name. I always forget his name. Bowman. Carson Bowman. Anyway, enjoy the Giants game. Enjoy the England game. If we lose, you guys may mock me tomorrow. But everyone, good luck. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday. Take care. I'm Liam, and this is Jolly Good Takes. Spencer, when do you not say something mean?